Rejoice. I have remembered my password into YouTube. This is a momentous occasion. I hope that you are all excited to be here with me, as I am. Let me goose the audio, actually, already. It's already wrong. Welcome back, everyone. It has been quite a while. Forgive me. I'm actually kind of sick right now, but it's been so long that I could not put it off any longer. It's time that I got back on live, had some fun with the chat, and I'm excited to be here, man. I'm pulling up the live chat right now as we speak. Hope that you guys are all doing well. Okay, we are going to start with a red fight, though, so I'm going to also be using the documentation. Big ups to Jinxed Boone on that one. Appreciate you, man. And we're going to kind of get started here. All right, so let's do that, man. Let me first grab my team. Dude, my box is in shambles. I organized this box so much, and it just always ends up in shambles. It's actually so upsetting. It's so upsetting. I cannot keep my PC organized. Is the word I was looking for. It's actually so annoying. Okay, you go there, and then you guys can go in. Put you guys down. Alright, where's my... Oh, it's right here. Okay, thankfully the red team doesn't get out of place because it's the same thing. But yeah, I'm kind of sick right now, guys, so forgive me. But we're going to make do. We're going to have some fun here. We're going to grind some money. It's going to be a good stream, man. It's going to be a good stream. Like I said, it's been quite a while. It's been quite a while since I have been on live. These are 130k. That is egregious, man. That is outrageous. That is outrageous, man. All right, whatever. Let's jump in. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. It's been some time. It's been a while. We're getting back on the main squeeze, which is PokeMMO. There's also some things that I've been looking at, chat, recently. I think the most notable of which for this channel is Platinum Kaizo. Let me know if you guys have heard about that. Pokemon Challenges, someone who I've brought up in the past who does Pokemon content that I really enjoy. I've never actually attempted a Nuzlocke. He's the self-proclaimed former best Nuzlocker in the world. And yeah, I love, you know, PvE Pokemon challenges. Really my expertise is in PokeMMO and speedrunning. I'm actually not too shabby at speedrunning vanilla Pokemon games. But I've never Nuzlocked. And I'm not going to Nuzlocke, but I think it would be fun to just do a playthrough of Platinum Kaizo, because just beating the game in and of itself is supposedly quite an accomplishment. So I think that would be fun to do on this channel. I think you guys would enjoy that. It's kind of a lateral move. But yeah, other stuff is coming, but I don't know. I think clearly this channel is primarily about Pokemon. I do other stuff, but it doesn't get as much attention. Hey, buddy, what's up? Not a whole lot, man. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well, dude. All right, let me not spill this tea. I made dude, I prepared for this stream, for the comeback stream. But yeah, I am sick right now, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. That's really good. I'm trying not to slurp on the mic. Okay. All right, give me 2 seconds to not look at chat while I look at the documentation for beating red, and then I'm going to pull the chat back up, and we're just going to kind of get into an hour of grinding money, and then I'm planning on doing some breeding for profit and just kind of getting back into the swing of things here, y'all. And also, there's a couple things that I think we're going to yap about. Where are you also streaming? Only YT? Yes, only on YouTube for now. People ask me that all the time, and I know I need to get on another Gliscor. I talk about this too. I always take Gliscor as the start. I feel like I almost have this shit memorized. I think I could try to do it without looking at the docs, but then I'm just going to end up losing and beat... It's not even that hard, though. You just go Sack, Jolt... Yeah, I don't have to look at the docs. I'm literally not going to look at the docs. I already know what I'm doing. I fight Gliscor every time I pull up ID red. Well, it sucks, man. Wishing you fast recovery. All right, buddy. Best of luck. Okay, thank you, man. Thank you. That's really nice. But yes, I should be coming to Twitch soon. I should have already been on Twitch. My bad, y'all. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're fairly new. I mean, I don't know how you quantify that. I'm fairly new to the streaming space. I think we're just over a year now, like just barely over a year of doing it. And I don't know. The original goal, like for like milestones or whatever, was to hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, because that's when you actually get paid for your content by ads, which we have accomplished. So shout out to everyone for helping me with that, obviously. And we've done that. So I think now is really the time to also multi-stream on Twitch. The thing is like, also honestly a main reason of why I haven't been streaming on Twitch is that like I'm literally just a YouTube frog myself. Like I grew up watching YouTube. I obviously knew about Twitch. I've seen Twitch streams, but genuinely like I don't really use the platform that much. I do watch streams, like I said, but like if I'm watching a stream, more often than not it's going to be on YouTube. And yeah, I don't know. So it's just like a mental thing for me. Like I don't even think about it, because there's actually a lot of really good things about YouTube streaming. The only downside about you, and I'm already looking into this, of getting the chat on screen so I can see both at the same time. But the only downs with like Streamlabs, the only downside of YouTube streaming is actually the chat. The chat for like Twitch chat is much more active. And that's really the only benefit I see to streaming on Twitch, is the chat is more active. But like, yeah, YouTube streaming is honestly great. It's honestly great. There's like so many quality of life things with YouTube streaming. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna get on Twitch. We're gonna get on Twitch. I just like, it's always in the back of my mind, and then when I go to stream, I'm never thinking about it. I'm like, let's just go live. Can't wait for the Twitch stream. Okay, people have been asking for, like, it's coming, guys. Don't worry. I appreciate y'all pointing out that y'all are interested in that. It's coming, don't worry. But yeah, I just always forget, like I said, anytime I'm gonna go live or like spend time on YouTube, it's always like the bottom priority. But maybe I should make that a more substantial priority, because I've noticed too, I've checked out other PokeMMO streamers, and the like viewership on Twitch for their streams is always like double YouTube, like just across the board. So there's definitely, like, people definitely, I mean, that's what, like, that's why, is like, that's what Twitch is for, Twitch is for streaming, and YouTube has streaming, right? But I really like how with YouTube, it's integrated into your channel, because, like, you know, I do, like, a lot of YouTube videos, and, well, yeah, that is, like, I do a bunch of YouTube videos, so, like, the streams are just already on part of the channel, and then the VODs are saved. It's, like, the two nice things about YouTube streaming. But that's what we can just also stream on Twitch too. I really should be doing that by now. Okay, but that's fine. We'll work on it. We'll work on it, y'all. I appreciate the interest. It's actually really cool. Okay, so if I come over, no, not you. You. Okay, hold on, wait. Gotta do a little bit of juggling here in the PC. Where's the heat ran at, man? Okay. Incredible. Pelly. No, you're timid. You're modest. Oh, it's you guys. Okay, wait. Cool. Oh, and then if I wanted to level something, do I want to level anything? I don't think I do. I mean, Gengar's a pretty cool Pokemon. I'm kind of a big fan. I can level my Gengar to 100. No, let's go Entei, because it's a legendary. All right, yeah, that makes sense. All right, give me that. Then, and we can do Entei. Sure. Okay, I gotta get my items. Oh no, I was not prepared for this. Okay, hold on. Sorry guys, now I'm like overwhelmed. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna read through all those messages. No way I don't have a choice scarf on me. Are we being serious? I have more than one choice scarf. Okay. Oh, wait. It's already on my... Bro, I'm trolling. I'm actually trolling. Hold on. Specs. Yeah. And then I guess I can give it a charcoal. That's fine. I don't have a charcoal. Okay, fuck it. Entei doesn't need an item. All right, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Sheesh. Sheesh, fellas. Okay. Man, I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. Okay, let me jump into Stryton City. I'm going to go through all those chat messages. Thank you guys, by the way, for interacting. We were just talking about that, how Twitch chat is notorious for having a more active chat. I see you guys. I see you. All right. Let's jump into this. I'm going to take my sweater off, too. Fucking hell. Oh, nip slip. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it and ship it. Alright. Let me make this bigger, bro. So I can read what you guys are saying much easier. I don't have... Bro, I'm actually selling. Like, what am I doing? I don't have... Lava plume on this? Okay, whatever, man. Whatever. Alright. Let me fix the chat, dude. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. Holy smokes. Professional streamer. First stream back. Okay. Alright, let me go through these messages, man. Okay. Hello, which tactic do you recommend me to farm some money? So far, I have only 5K. Okay, good question. Couple of clarifying questions. Have you beaten a region yet? If not, don't worry about farming money. Just beat a region. And if you're farming money within a region, just do, like, beat trainers until you beat your first region. If you have beaten a region, then I can give you a better answer. Magikarp box selling is an amazing starter from the money making aside from trainer reruns. Yeah, if you really wanted to do that, you can go into the Safari Zone and fish for carps and just throw balls at them. But honestly, I think that's a waste of your time because carps are like 1K for an IV. I would highly recommend to just speedrun through your first region and the better moneymakers will open up to you. But let me know. Let me know where you're at and I can give better advice. 5K is not a whole lot of money to work with because usually to make money you got to spend some. So really it's like ripping through trainers. There's some rich trainers in the Sinnoh, and you can look up, like, there's rich trainers in every region. You can look up a list for ones to specifically hit. A good tip for that is, like, the old women and old men sprites on the map are probably the rich trainers. But, yeah. Holy smokes, chat. Okay, now we're in the swing of things here. I need to swap out for my Lava Plume Typhlosion to get the Flash Fire boost. But that's okay. That's okay. Dude, the tea is so helpful for my throat. Okay. Chat, we're back in the swing of things. Okay, I was going to talk about some other stuff too. Now that I've got my composure, forgive me. I was just watching a video on YouTube by someone by the name of PokeMMO, who I was actually, like, I've been talking about them recently because I used to watch them before I started streaming. A PokeMMO YouTuber by the name of PokeMMO, who just seems like a chill dude and makes pretty good content. I don't watch them as much anymore, to be honest, because they seem to nowadays post more like unedited raw Let's Play style content, which I am not really interested in. Because like if I'm gonna watch that, I'll just watch the stream. You know, no shit against them. That's just the truth. But someone who I watched a lot back in the day, and I've just been keeping an eye on because they have returned to making content for PokeMMO very recently. And I just saw a video about them, or by them, talking about up-and-coming PokeMMO YouTuber that was stealing their thumbnails. And I don't know. I was just interesting. I think we can. Well, I'm gonna stay on charm. I'm gonna be efficient on charm, but I can just kind of give my thoughts on that because I don't know. It was an interesting video, and it's something you see on YouTube a lot, and I kind of wanted to just talk about it. So like, first things first, obviously, like don't steal people's thumbnails. Obviously, not condoning that at all. Definitely understand why he was very frustrated by that. But I also want to push back a little bit too. But yes, yeah, don't steal people's thumbnails, don't steal people's like anything or whatever. It's not that hard to make thumbnails. That's what I commented in the video. Like, it's really not that hard to make thumbnails. It's just not. I mean, there's different levels to this shit, right? But honestly, even like a Mr. Beast level thumbnail, I don't think takes that long to make. Like Mr. Beast's team to make his thumbnail, they have like a collection of his photos that they just cycle through and like green screen them on to like the thumbnail, and then they just take a picture at their shoot. You know what I mean? Like if he's like on a soccer field, it'll be a picture of them on the soccer field, and then they just like insert the crop of Mr. Beast that they have ready to go. You know, like it's not that difficult to make thumbnails. It's really not. Which is kind of what I said in I commented on this video. That it seemed to me, because it was a very like new person to the scene, so I feel for them too. I don't think that they handled it well at all. Like they did not handle the situation well at all. So I'm not trying to like defend them, because they stole his thumbnails and then did a shitty AI like generation on it to make it like quote unquote unique, and then like didn't apologize and accused him of harassing that. Like it was just very poorly handled from the person's perspective. But I also want to point out that this person, because I was just looking at this. This person has less than 400 subscribers on YouTube and is very, very new to the game. And to me, it felt like someone who is just very new to YouTube, does not have the experience, does not know how to make their own thumbnails. And this is how they make thumbnails, is they snipe somebody else's and they throw it into an AI generator so that it's like slightly different. And then it's like therefore unique. And they just run with that. And I like, don't do that, right? I'm not saying do that. However, DynaMMO was like pretty pressed about it. And I think the reason that he was so upset about this is because of how poorly the other person handled it and just like neglected to take accountability for what they did and like kind of escalated things. Yeah, and like they just handled, like I think he was more so well, he didn't say that, but that's what I'm reading from his reactions, that he's more so annoyed in how the situation was handled when it just like didn't need to be that deep. But what I'm getting at is that like this person gets like not that many views per video and is very small and is very new. Like I don't think it's that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like there's a principle of the fact, like there's the principle of it, right? Which I totally understand, but like, you know what I mean? Like it would be different if they were like bigger and like actually, I don't know, like impacting DynaMMO's videos by ripping off their thumbnails. And like maybe someone's not going to watch DynaMMO's video and they'll watch theirs instead. And that's just like not what happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can just look at the numbers. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting to talk about. Like, I don't know. I felt for the person a little bit. I mean, they just handled it so poorly. It's like really hard to, you know, take their side. And I'm not trying to say that at all. But I just don't think that it was that big of a deal. Besides the principle of the fact of like stealing people's content. Okay, boom. Right, besides the principle of the fact. But like objectively, it affected DynaMMO probably zero. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. And yeah, I guess what I'm getting at, sorry, because I'm getting my train of thought kind of mixed up. What I'm getting at is like, if you're a newer that's why I feel for the person, because I remember being in this situation. I just didn't used to make thumbnails. Like, when you can check back in my earliest videos, I just didn't used to make thumbnails because I didn't know how to. And even now, my thumbnails are super rudimentary and, like, not, you know, super high tech or whatever. But I remember that feeling of, like, you're just, like, you're so new to everything, and, like, it's just hard, bro. It's just hard, you know? You're just so new to the scene, and there's so much that goes into making content besides just actually making the content. And you gotta, like, prioritize stuff, right? Like, you have to, like actually make the content, whether it's streaming or recording, and then you have to edit it, and then you have to make the thumbnail and post it, and then, but, like, that's just the baseline stuff. There's more stuff that goes into it, right? Like, you know what I mean? If you're, like, planning for a video, scripting it, or whatever, like, there's just so much stuff that goes into making videos. And making thumbnails when you've never done it before and have, like, zero experience in, like, Photoshop or anything like that, it's difficult. It's just another thing to learn. So I feel for them, but, like, at the same time, like, obviously don't steal people's thumbnails, and, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to say, like, I empathize with that of, like, just starting out, and then you have a bigger creator now, like, dunking on you and claiming your videos to copyright. I feel for the person. I do, honestly. Again, I'm not trying to defend them in any way. Like, what they did is wrong, obviously. But I don't think that their actions were that, like, consequential to literally anybody. It was just the fact that they, like, didn't take accountability and just handled the blowback of it, like literally as worse as you possibly could. I think is more of why he was upset. But yeah, I don't know. And I guess if just to anyone, like, out there watching that is maybe interested in starting to create content, or is a smaller creator or whatever, it's just not difficult to make. I'll tell you guys how I make thumbnails. It's like, again, my thumbnails are not incredible. I know that, but I just as, like, a reference, right, as a resource. Literally, I'll tell you what I do. I literally make my thumbnails in Canva. My thumbnails are a PowerPoint presentation slide. That is how I do them. I don't have Photoshop because it costs money. Canva's free. I literally, like, there's, like, if you want the big red arrow, you have that in Canva. Like, if you want to put text on the screen, you have that in Canva. If you want to import images from, like, Google Images, you can do that. Like, I literally just make a PowerPoint slide and then screenshot it. Or not, I don't actually, you can actually directly export it as, like, a PDF. But yeah, it's literally just a Canva slide. It's really not that hard. And then, again, I said this, I commented this under his video. I probably should have gone water, because they're ground types, whatever. It's probably still fine with heat run, right? Yeah. But yeah, if you just think a little bit about what the thumbnail is gonna look like when you're making the video, it's very easy. It's very easy. Like, you understand what the video is. All a thumbnail has to be is, like, somewhat visually appealing. And my tip to smaller creators and like along those lines is you don't actually want your thumbnails to look like everyone else's, because if you're going from the perspective of someone that's scrolling on YouTube to find a video to watch, if they see, like, 5 thumbnails in a row that all look the exact same with, like, almost the exact same title, they're gonna click on the one that has the most views, right? Because that's like how do you put it? It's like Yelp reviews in a way. You know what I mean? It's like other people liked this, so all of these videos are probably, like, very similar, but the most people were watching this. This is probably the best one. I'm going to watch this one instead. What I would recommend if you're a smaller creator is to like make a good thumbnail, but make yours look visually distinctive from other people. And there's plenty of ways of doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be the most high effort thumbnail, but you don't want it. You don't want it to get lost in the sea of videos that look exactly the same as yours and that have higher view counts, because then no one's going to click on your video, if you ask me. So yeah, I always try to make mine look, like, kind of distinctive. I don't know if you guys would agree with that or not, but I feel like my thumbnails don't look similar to other people that make PokeMMO content. But again, like there's like small differences because like there's really only so much that you can do, right? And then again, another tip for that is like if you're thinking about making a thumbnail while you're making the video, like you can take a screenshot. Like I wouldn't recommend to just rock a screenshot of the gameplay, but that's a great place to start. And then maybe throw some graphics on it, throw like, you know, some text on it. I do that. You know, pick out a screenshot of like a hype moment or something, right? But I don't know. That's just my thoughts, and I just thought it was interesting. I literally was just watching this video before I went live, so I kind of wanted to talk about it, because I kind of think it's interesting. But yeah, and I feel for the person. I do. Like again, they're obviously in the wrong, and I think I already said this, but I think more of what they did wrong is dealing with the blowback of what they did. I don't think like what they did was really that big of a deal. Like in principle it is, but like objectively I think it had zero effect on Dyna MMO. Okay. I don't know. I can just like really relate to that, you know, of like being smaller, trying to get your YouTube channel jump started, and you're inspired by people that you watch, and you want to make content that you see on YouTube, like you want to be a part of it, and then you just kind of get swept up a little bit too much, and you're not emulating and using inspiration. It's kind of coming off more as copying. I don't know. I mean, it's a fine balance. You know, it's a hard balance. I mean, because even I like, for instance, like I'll see. I remember this. I remember this is before I started streaming and making content. I remember watching a guide by Petrowski. Again, shout out Petrowski. Okay, I feel like I speak too negatively about him on this channel, and I actually just want to like preface. I feel like every time I bring him up, I just have to preface. By the way, guys, I like Petrowski. I like his content. He seems like a chill dude. Okay. Petrowski, preface, done. I was watching one of his guides, and I was like, dude, this guide fucking sucks. Like, I feel like I literally felt like I was watching it, and I was like, I want to, like, make this guy that he just made, but better. And I totally get having that feeling when you're watching other creators' content. And maybe you're newer or just starting out, or maybe even haven't started out yet. And you're like, I want to get, you know, like I want to step in the ring because I feel like I see what this person's going for, and I think I could do better. But yeah, you know, again, like there's a line you have to walk there. There's a line you have to walk there. And I think he was also, Dyna MMO was also saying like in some of the videos that had the thumbnails copied, like the entirety of the content is ripped off as well. Like it's not just like the thumbnail, like they're just straight up ripping the video pretty much, but just like saying it and like using their words, but like adding nothing of substance to what he did, which is different than seeing a video and being like, I could do this better. It's, you know what I mean? Okay. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. I just wanted to talk about that. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the chat or not. We can move on and talk about something else. But I don't know. I'm on YouTube. I kind of pay attention to what's going on, and I noticed that today. But we can talk about something else if you guys aren't as interested in that. All right, let's go over here. 2 eruptions. Let's just heal. Let's just heal. 35 minutes left on Charm. Grinding up some cash. Feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be back on live, man. Really. I'm happy to be here. What else can we talk about, chat? What else? We talked about Dyna MMO. Shout out to them, by the way. I did. I used to watch so much of their content before I started streaming this game. For sure. Like, definitely someone that got me into wanting to stream PokeMMO. So shout out to them. Dyna MMO has recently made a comeback to the game. Welcome back. But But yeah, we were talking about, or I was talking about, Kaizo Platinum. Guys, let me know. Let me know if you know about... Why is this in a loop? Whatever. Let me know if you know about Kaizo Pokemon ROM hacks. If you know about Kaizo hacks in general. Like, I think the most popular form of Kaizo hacks is, like, Mario, probably. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm very excited. I personally love playing ROM hacks of Pokemon games. And I haven't... Like, the only difficult ones are the Kaizo ones. Like, Kaizo Crystal... Or, sorry, Crystal Kaizo, Emerald Kaizo, and Platinum Kaizo is the new one that I haven't played yet. So, I'm just going to be playing this game, but I figure, like, I should play it on stream. I think it would be fun to show. But yeah, you guys can let me know what you think. I'm excited for it, though. But yeah, I wonder if you guys... I think that's a pretty reasonable pipeline. I've seen other people in chat say that before as well. That they came to PokeMMO from playing Kaizo ROM hacks of Pokemon. I think that's kind of a reasonable pipeline. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for it, man. I think it's gonna be fun. I saw Pokemon Challenges playing a little bit of it, but I also didn't want to spoil myself. Like, I just watched a little bit, and again, that was kind of more like a Let's Play style, which I'm not really as interested in nowadays because I just don't got time for that shit. Like, edit the video, man. Come on, edit the fucking video. But yeah, I kind of wanted to go in blind a little bit, have some fun, especially because I'm not Nuzlocking it, right? Like, he's Nuzlocking it, I'm not Nuzlocking it, so it shouldn't be that difficult for me to get the dub, realistically. Really, it's just a time thing, I think. But yeah, I'm excited to test that out on stream. I don't think we're gonna get to that today. I haven't even downloaded it. I would have to, like, download it and figure that out, like, troubleshoot, which would probably... I mean, I don't think I even have a Pokemon emulator, so I can't do it today. But that's okay. We're just going to stick with the tried and true. We're going to play a little bit of PokeMMO today, have some fun. I guess I'm also curious to know, like, what you guys are excited for inside of PokeMMO. I feel like all the hype has died down, you know, because of event season ending. And I definitely feel that too. But at the same time, I feel like we're on... How do I put this? I feel like we're just in the taking a break phase. You know what I mean? I think, like, we're taking a little break from the game here. Everyone collectively. But I think when people start getting that itch to play again, things are going to ramp up in a big way because we have all of these new legendary Pokemon to play around with. We have 5 new legendary Pokemon to mess around with. In PvE and PvP. In PvE, realistically, the only thing notable is E4 teams getting experimented with. But yeah, for PvP, I'm excited as hell. I want to play with Terrakion in PvP. I have access to my own OT Terrakion, but I need to make a team around it, and I haven't really finished figuring that out yet of how I want to do that. Dude, my Heatran recapture is ready in 19 days as well. We're gonna do some recapture. We're gonna do some recaptures too. Sell some legendaries for a little bit of yen. Okay. 30 minutes left on Charm, y'all. Dang, we've been doing some good yapping, considering that my throat is sore. I'm proud of myself. First day back on live in a while. All right. Excuse me. All right, somebody asked earlier about moneymakers for newer players, and I think I'm just going to talk more in depth about that. Oh, shoot. I forgot to... Oh, fuck. Now I got to do this shit live. Okay, shit. Hold on. I am going to do that. But my stream... Is there something slightly off with my stream? Whoops. 2 seconds while I figure that out. Come on, bro. Lock in, please. Please, YouTube. Bro, please, bro. I hate when it gets like this. Bro, just... Bro, don't troll me, YouTube. Okay. Oh my god. Ente, sure. That's fine. God damn it, YouTube. You dirty. I almost said a bad word, chat. Oh my gosh, this is a friendly Christian Minecraft server. My bad, my mistake. All right. Good Lord. I think we're back. Okay. Okay, I'm going to talk about early game money makers. I think that's probably a good question. I bet a lot of people have that right now. Again, when we were talking about the current climate of the game, a lot of people... Shit! Why was my chat not updated? No! You guys have been... I hate YouTube so much. I was talking about like Twitch streaming. Holy shit, chat. We're moving to Twitch. How much did I miss? You're trolling! Guys, I'm so sorry. I fucking hate YouTube chat so much. I thought I was talking to a brick wall. You guys were talking back. I just couldn't read it. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're going to speed run through all these chat messages. I'm sorry, guys. Jesus Christ, man. Genuinely not my fault. Genuinely not my fault. You don't have to believe me. I was watching the chat. Genuinely not my fault. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go through all these messages. Thank you guys for typing in chat when I'm clearly ignoring you. We're gonna read your messages. Dude, what a first stream back, huh, y'all? What a first stream back. Good Lord. Good Lord. Professional streamer, everyone. Professional streamer. Welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. Okay. Okay. All right. Jesus, man. What's up, Toki? Dude, this guy that I was going to give advice to literally said it like right away when I was... Okay. So, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely not my fault. I don't know. Literally YouTube, bro. Yeah, we're going to Twitch, boys. I'm gonna multi-stream. We're gonna stream on YouTube too. So don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But yes, we're fucking. That's top priority now. After that, okay. All right. I did already pass all 5 regions. All right, I got you. We're gonna give you some tips. Let me go through the rest of these messages though. Okay. I get it, but how hard is it really for the person to pick 3 different shinies? Like, the copying was so obvious. Yes, Goggle for the win. Yes, I was talking about that when I was kind of rambling about the Dyna MMO thing. Yeah, that's what I had seen. I didn't like know that much about it. I saw the video. I went through Dyna MMO's community post because the perpetrator, if you will's videos actually did get taken down by copyright. So W, I guess. I don't know. It also feels like a little bit punching down, but also like he's completely in the right to do that. You know what I mean? But yes, I saw that. Like they were copying. They were copying. I just feel for them as a newer creator in the space, and to me it felt a lot like not really knowing how to get their footing, and just kind of like emulating what potentially inspired them to start making videos, and then they just get dunked on by a bigger creator. Again, rightfully so, because they were in the wrong. I think more so the problem with their situation was the reaction to everything that happened. They just literally they could not have handled it worse. But I think objectively what they had done, I think it's very forgivable and understandable, with the caveat of them being very new and small. Okay, I appreciate on the commentary on the situation. Yeah. Canva on top XD, bro. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to make. It's not that hard to make thumbnails, guys. It's not that hard to make thumbnails. It's really not. Again, like my thumbnails are not like, you know, above and beyond incredible. Like people do that, and you know, respect to them. But especially as someone who's smaller on YouTube, like that should not be your priority. Is making a thumbnail. Your priority should be making good content and learning how to make better content, and then your thumbnail, you know, should be better than what YouTube would randomly choose. Like if you don't set a thumbnail, YouTube will randomly choose one out of your video. Your thumbnail should be better than that. And yeah, you should make it yourself. And it's really not difficult. It's really just not difficult, man. So yeah, Canva on top, bro. You don't even need Photoshop. Especially your take on his take on the Alpha Nerfs XD. Oh, when you're talking about Petrowski, I know. I'm sorry. We're speed firing through the chat. I really appreciate you guys talking to me in chat. I feel bad. I wish I could have done this in a timely fashion from when you had said these things. But I appreciate you guys nevertheless. We're gonna go through literally every single chat message. But yes, I genuinely feel bad. I genuinely feel bad sometimes. I feel like the only times I bring up Petrowski is to be like, Petrowski said this, and I think he's wrong. And I just like, it's like I only bring those things up because if he says something that I agree with, you guys already see that because he's the biggest voice in the English community. Like, it's not really worthwhile to just like parrot what he says and be like, yes, Petrowski's fucking right. And again, like I feel bad. I like him. I think he makes good content. I think he's generally seems like a chill dude on stream. He's actually has interacted with me minimally, just like commenting here and there on videos, and he actually shouted me out once upon a time. So I appreciate the man, you know, big man on top. I love what he's doing. Only wish him well. But yes, I feel like most of the time I talk about him, it's like, he said this, I think he's wrong. So sorry, man, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, moving on. What's the plan now that event season is over? This, yapping with stream, yapping with chat, having fun on stream, grinding some money as I am under 2 million cash stack, which is tragic and makes me feel bad, man. It's hurting my self-esteem, you know? How can I give other players advice of how to make money when I'm over here looking like a brokey, you know? Just, you know, I'm just kidding, really. Because my, like, after the event, my net worth is, like, literally fucking insane. Like, that's why I put the stream title as rags to riches. And, like, we're not going to see that much progress. And then 6 months from now, when I sell off all of the extra drills I bought, like, hidden ability extra drills, I'm going to be, like, a 20 millionaire plus. And it's just going to be like, oh, I never have to grind money ever again. So that's fun. But yeah, we're gonna get rich as hell. We're gonna make PvP teams. That's what it is. We're gonna get into our PvP arc. We have to make a bunch of PvP Pokemon, so I can easily just make teams by just like grabbing mons that I've already made and just kind of swapping around the team composition. I already have all of the legendaries OT, and yeah, we're gonna transition into trying to grind out OU PvP, get a bit better at that. Maybe even collab with other PokeMMO YouTubers that are interested in PvP. I think a really fun idea, I've talked about this before, a really fun idea, I think, of collaborating with other PokeMMO YouTubers, which I've seen be successful, is, like, take an hour to catch your team. It just seems like a fun idea to me, where you can do it either way. Like, either you have to catch the species, and then you can use a comp you've already built, or you have to catch literally exactly what you're going to bring to the fight, and then, like, yeah, maybe get, like, you know, 10 minutes to, like, quickly move set them. But that sounds fun. I think that would be a fun time. You get an hour, which would be like 10 minutes per Pokemon, and then you battle with the team that you have caught. That seems like a very fun thing to do. So I would love to do that. Literally just open invitation to any PokeMMO tuber that they're in. Like, literally, I think it would just be fun, but I can't do it by myself. There's a couple people that, like I said, that's a nice thing about getting a little bit bigger in the scene, is like I've had bigger creators reach out to me. So I might reach out to some of them and see if any of them are interested. I actually really want to do that, especially now that the event season has ended and things have kind of cooled off, and I think people aren't as in big of a rush. I think it makes more sense to do that now. So yeah, literally open invitation to any PokeMMO YouTuber ever. If you want to do that. If you want to catch Pokemon for an hour and then battle with whatever we catch, I think that's a really fun idea. But yeah, just PvP in general is what we're going to be grinding. All right, what are we grinding? Pure cash, more raid mons, or shinies? Question mark. We will catch a shiny, ideally by the time, like, before next event season rolls around. I'm going for a carp. I got a generous donation actually by Voltsy, Bread for Bread, and one other person. I think it was Tyler Stamper. Of Lepaberries, so I could farm at the Dragon Den location. This was back when I was like under a mil cash stack, like I was actually broke. So I think we're gonna use the rest of those Lepas, maybe buy a couple more, maybe plant a couple, and we're gonna sit at the Dragon Den spot until we get a shiny, and I'll be happy with whatever I get, because I really want a shiny carp. I think that, like, that's my Gyarados is my favorite Pokemon, like, just ever. So I want a shiny Gyarados, but if I get a Dratini, like, that's just a pull. And then if I get a Kingjaw, that's just a pull as well. So, like, we'll take it. But yeah, we'll hunt a bit of carp. Emerald Kaizo. Have you tried it? I have indeed. I beat it back in high school. I was talking about this Crystal Kaizo and Emerald Kaizo. Those are the only difficult ROM hacks, really, for Pokemon that exist. We talked about this last time. There's Pokemon Reborn, which is a really cool game. I think there's a gym leader for every typing in the game. And that is difficult, but it's very gimmicky. It's not like, it doesn't feel like fair difficult, if that makes sense. There's a lot of gimmicks in that game, which are not vanilla Pokemon, but it's very fun as well if anyone's looking for a difficult or a very challenging ROM hack, as well as it's a completely original map. And like I said, there's a gym leader for every type in the game, so it is quite a journey to get that one done. But yeah, it's really those three, I think. But it seems like Platinum Kaizo is going to be added to that list by the looks of it. I don't know. Again, I tried to stay pretty blind of it. I saw Pichal, like literally, like I saw him play. I didn't even see him do the first gym. I saw him do like maybe like 10 minutes or less, like literally like less than 10 minutes. It was just like a news, like, hey, Platinum Kaizo's out, and I'm gonna run that on this channel. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, the Kaizo series for any game is really fun, and for Pokemon, I mean, if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure Kaizo just means like challenging in Japanese, and I believe the origin of that is like I said before, Mario Kaizo, which also should be coming into this channel soon as well, because I'm also a huge fan of Mario, which I haven't really been able to show off on this channel. But yes, we're gonna get into some Kaizo gaming, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, let me jump into this gym, and we're gonna keep reading through chat. I really appreciate you guys, by the way. First day back on stream, and you guys are just blowing up my phone. It's really nice talking to other people. Okay. Yeah, the Aqua Jet is annoying. Live crash out. Yeah. It's alright, we have time. Yes, I appreciate that. Lasagna, I wanted to ask, you can do 6-star raids weekly, right? Yes, you can. That is true. You can do 6-star raids weekly. Good question. Your recapture is 90 days. If you want to, so I have a heat run here. If I wanted to recapture a heat run, for me, it's 19 days. But, like, after you get it the first time, you have 90 days. You can do it every week for the IV changing items. Just try AI, smiley face. I mean, yeah, I've used AI in thumbnails before, but honestly, I find that they're, like, just not worth it. Like, they just suck. Like, you end up having to, like, fix it manually yourself, and, like, it's just not, like, I told you, like, bro, the Canvas strat OP. I'm telling you, bro. Literally go in Canva. You can put in text. You can put in the red arrow if you want. You can drag in images. You can do some basic cropping and like it's like just use Canva. I'm telling you. You know, Photoshop obviously if you have it because it costs money and if you have experience with it. I actually do have experience with Photoshop, but again, I don't have it, so I just use Canva. Yes or no? Can I request that you do long ass vids? Yes, you can. I have done them before. It's just that they are not very popular on this channel, and that's why I was saying this before of why I like streaming on YouTube, is that the VODs get saved as long ass vids, more of like a let's play style thing, right? So yeah, if that's what you're looking for, I have hours and like literally maybe even 1,000 hours of content, maybe not that much, but like hundreds of hours of content on this channel if you need more lasagna, bro. Yeah, but yes, I mean, I think like the max, like I try not to do videos longer than 30 minutes. But yeah, I do some 30-minute videos here and there. Brokey equals bro, low-key. Low-genuinely, indeed. When we want to do PvP, do we need like, do we need level 50 Pokemons and we shouldn't level above 50? You can level above 50, that's totally fine, but you need at least level 50, yeah. And apparently there's like something in the game where if you like, don't think too hard about this, but if you're level 50 or level 100, that's when the rounding works out in your favor. And if you're any other level, you will get rounded down like 1 stat point. It's really not that big of a deal though. But yeah, technically like level 50 or level 100, and otherwise you'll have a rounding error. But again, don't think too hard about it, man. It's fine. Okay. Will you do a 6-star rating marathon someday soon? Yes, I will. Great question. Great question. Sandy Pan Naga in the chat. Great question. Did I skip a city? I feel like I skipped. Wait, what? Wait. Why do I feel like I skipped? Yeah, Oreburg. Great question. Yes, that is coming 100%. Let me quickly heal, I think. But yeah, so this is something that I've been wanting to do actually for a while. The problem is the cooldown where you can't like line them up, and I kind of want to do them like on cooldown. Just because it's efficient. Like I just have that efficiency bug in my head. But I know eventually that I'm gonna slack on the cooldown, and I'm gonna have a bunch to do at one point in time, and then we'll do it then. But yeah, I've been talking about this for a while. I would love to just do like all of the raids back to back to back to back to back, and get a bunch of recaptures, and then just make like 8 million selling legendaries. That sounds really cool to me. But yeah, I have to work around cooldown. So like, yeah. But yes, I've been thinking about that, and that will come. That sounds very fun. Very cool. Okay, I never gave that dude tips on how to make money. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Okay. Okay. Back to guide lasagna time. I'm in my element now. This is what I do best. Okay. If you have 5 regions completed and only 5k to your name, brother, you're cooked. How have you let this happen to yourself? You've played yourself. How has this happened? How has this happened, first of all? You need to be better with your money, brother. You need to be better with your money. But that's okay. We're going to get you out of this. So, hope you get that shiny. Thank you, man. So, if you only have 5k, but you have all 5 regions done, that means that you must have appropriately leveled Pokemon, okay? So, start by doing the rich trainers like I was saying before. There's some in Sinnoh, actually. I'm not going to show you, but I will give a brief description after this fight on the map. Because it's out of my way, but I will, like, briefly point it out. It's below Hearthome City. If I can quickly get this kill. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch. Kill? Okay, cool. I'll show you on the map really quick. Okay, there's 4 rich trainers you can do back to back to back to back in Sinnoh, like right here, right here-ish, like right there. So go there and do that. There's other rich trainers in other regions. Again, like as a general rule of thumb, if it's like a grandma or a grandpa sprite, they're probably a rich trainer. Or at least you have better odds than like a Girl Scout, obviously, right? So do that. Do rich trainers, and then when you have enough money to buy or to breed, I would recommend breeding it yourself. To breed sorry, not a raid team, a gym running team, which all you need to start that is 2 Typhlosions, which is very reasonable, and I would recommend to go special attack boosting nature. Doesn't have to be modest, it's better if it's modest. And then 31 special attack and high speed. It's better if it's 31 speed, 31 special attack, modest, obviously. But, you know, make do. Grab 2 of those and you're off to the races, and then just start gym running. I really would not recommend wasting your time with anything else. I would recommend, like, hard grinding 2 Typhlosions. I think to level 88 is when they learn Eruption. And then start grinding gyms. That's what you should do. And the funny thing about that, which is both, well, it's a bad thing for late game players because there's no like step up, but it's a good thing for early game players, is once you have access to gym running, you essentially made it. You have like red is better, legendary recaptures are better, obviously for money making. Flipping and sniping is better, but like the general thing that everyone does, which is like the jack of all trades, not best but very good moneymaker, is gym running. So like you're already good to go. So yes, rush to get 2 Typhlosions and with good, you know, good stats and special attack boosting nature, and you're good to go. And then you can replace one with a heat ran when you get one, because it's obviously heat ran's just better. You're using it for eruption spam. Good day. Can someone answer if the guide in Cresselia P1 is melodic, is quiet? Can it be modest and still work? You want to follow the guide exactly. You want to follow the guide exactly. I'm remembering when I did, so like what is the nature? I can't remember. I know I have the right nature though. But yeah, what is it? You want like Spadef boosting nature, I think, right? Because the reason you're using melodic and like what is it? Sorry. What is it? Yes, I skipped a gym and Sinnoh, whatever. And dude, how am I forgetting this? What's it called, bro? Piplup. The evolution of I don't care, whatever. The evolution of Piplup. You're using those Pokemon because they can outlast the boss and they can get multiple turns of damage off. So if you're not going Spadef boosting, you're going to get targeted. you're going to get targeted. Quiet is plus special attack, but minus speed. Hold on. Is that... I haven't done this in a while. Is that true? Oh, is that what that is? Minus speed? Okay, good question. Good question and great correction. P1 quiet and P2 is modest or mild. Okay, so then that's got to be for speed checking. To make sure that the coordination goes off properly, where, like, you're moving after, right? Or you're moving before and under trigger. I can't remember exactly, but that's got to be used for speed coordination. I'm sure it's fine if it's modest, if it's, like, low speed, and, like, worst case, you can maybe adjust EVs or something. There is actually a calculator for this. Again, I wish I could give you a better answer. It's been a little while since I've ran Cresselia last. But if it's plus attack, it's fine. You know what I mean? It would only be wrong if it was like, I was assuming it was you were boosting Spadef, and then you were saying, can I use Spatak boost instead? And that would not be okay. But if it's like plus special attack, I'm assuming it's just for speed coordination, which you can do without being quiet. They're EV trained the same. P1 quiet, P2 modest, they're EV trained the same. Yeah, but you might be able to get away with it. Because I'm assuming, again, I'm just assuming. I haven't done it in a little while. I'm assuming that that is for just coordinating speeds. The problem is you might have to coordinate speeds with... You might have to be slower than not the other melodic. You have to be slower than the... what is the fucking name of that Pokemon, bro? Piplup's evolution. I'm actually... Bro, what is the name of this Pokemon? Brain fart. Empoleon. You might have to be slower than the Empoleon. I can't remember, but there's a calculator where you can look this stuff up. It's linked in the Raid Den Discord. I didn't link in the description of this live stream, but I linked it in the description of like a ton of my videos and streams. Like any rating stream or video will have the link to that Discord if you're not already a member of that. And there's a calculator linked in there that you can look into this stuff more in depth. I cannot remember off the top of my head. But I would guess if they're both like, honestly, I would guess that it doesn't work because it's specifically mentioned quiet, and I have to assume that's for like coordinating the order of the turn, and you probably have to be going after the Empoleons, which is why it's like that. I would have to assume, but yeah, I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure. It's been a little while since I've done that. Okay, 6 minutes left on Charm. Let's grind up a little bit more here. While we still can. Dude, my throat's feeling much better, man. That's awesome. It's good to be back on stream, guys. It's good to be back on stream. Welcome, everyone. And thanks for hanging out and talking to me, asking good questions. Just kind of hanging out in general. Alright, boom. Alright, we got... Bro, no way I have to do this puzzle. Alright, whatever. This is like one of the easiest puzzles. I've seen people screw this up before, and it's genuinely so funny. This shit is like so brain dead easy. Like so. I thought I was going to say that and then choke, but no, we're good. Yeah, check the speed of Empoleon, yeah. I have to assume that's why it's quiet. Have to assume. For like turn order. And look in I'm just spitballing here, like based on what I know about like rating. Look at the go to the documentation and look at the melodic turns and try to think in your mind of why they want you to be quiet, and then you can probably answer your own question. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're it's you know, it's still special attack boosting, and you have all the move sets, and the turn order isn't messed up, and you're hitting everything, then it's fine. But there's a reason that they said quiet over modest. So yeah, you probably can't. If we're being real, you probably cannot do that. Oh, whoops. I guess I can flamethrower. Oh, I should have helping hand, I guess. Whatever. Okay. 5 minutes left on Charm. Pretty chill, pretty calm. I think we're just going to grind this out. And then we're going to jump into some breeding for profit? Question mark, maybe? I think that's what I want to do. My box is so full of Pokemon I've been meaning to breed. I think we can also talk about some other stuff too. Talk about more PokeMMO news. If there's anything worthwhile to talk about. I kind of did the whole DynaMMO thing earlier. And kind of gave my thoughts on that. But I don't know if you guys thought that was interesting. I can talk more about like PokeMMO stuff, like in the YouTube space, if you want. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about was the DynaMMO thing, because I saw that right before I came on stream. We could talk about copyright in general too. I'll say that. I think this is a hot take. I don't know. I don't know if I want to say that. That's true though. I think taking down the video of her videos from copyright is like a kind of shitty thing to do, to be honest with you. Whatever. I mean, I guess he's technically in the right to do it, but I mean, it's punching down like crazy. Just looking at the subs, that person, again, I'm not trying to defend that person. They are completely in the wrong. But again, you have to like understand, like you have to like, you know, like have a little empathy, you know what I mean? Like you have to understand the circumstance, and like she's really not negatively impacting DynaMMO whatsoever. It's just the fact that she was very rude and could not have mishandled the situation worse that I think led him to do that. But that's just seriously just punching down. That's the my only like push back against DynaMMO, because he's like obviously in the right, but like I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like this person has 350. I checked. I was looking into this right before I started stream. Has 350 subscribers on YouTube. Does not get that many views. And DynaMMO, on his video calling her out, got 2.8 thousand views at the time of this stream, with like 9,000 something subs, or like 8,000 something subs. Like, it's just punching down. Like, it's just punching down. Like, yes, she ripped you off, but like not successfully. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't, like, she's not negatively impacting you whatsoever. It's really just flattery, and that person being lazy and ignorant, which is not like an excuse, but like, again, like she's not actually negatively impacting him. But I get the principle of it, of wanting to defend, you know, stuff that you've created, and not, like, just the principle of it, not wanting other people to just steal it and just, like, repetitively do that. Dude, what is, I am just not hitting this on charm. Okay, whatever, rip. I'm gonna quickly blow my nose. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, chat. What's up? What's up? How we doing? All right. I think we're gonna pull up, because we keep on talking about it, and it's just like on my mind. So I'm just gonna pull up the video, And we'll just react to a little bit. We're not going to watch the whole thing. It's literally 20 minutes long, and I'm not watching the whole thing. But we will, just to give some more context, maybe to those that aren't informed on it. Because I just think it's interesting, just for, like, someone that studies this. Like, I genuinely, like, I study YouTube. I study YouTube. And this has been on my mind recently, because I think it's a lot more nuanced than I think people are saying it is. Oh, I'm not subbed on this channel. I'll sub to him. Okay. Here we go. So, this is the beef, chat. This is the beef. Okay, wait. Actually, 2 seconds, because I want to do something. Can I not? Okay, wait. Open. Post. Okay. All right, this is the beef. Quickly, let's go to the video. All right. Okay. Let's just skip to, like, here is when he starts talking about it-ish.
Just to be sure. But yeah, while I'm going through this,
oh yeah, this is my comment.
The main thing, as you guys can tell, is going to be
earlier.
The copyright situation. This is not okay. All right.
Hold on.
Before I get into it, I'm not going to address the name of the person or anything like that. I think I made a community post. That person responded, and they are essentially getting torn apart in the comment section.
What's this person? They have 24 replies.
So.
I want to read it.
When it comes down to it, and I probably should have said this in my in my community post or something. I was a little heated in the moment.
What?
So I probably, I don't know. It wasn't the nicest stuff to say, but okay, let's try and check this. Okay, it's not. But anyway, it's a right here. Regardless, yeah, it wasn't the nicest thing to say, and I think, no matter what somebody does to you, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Crazy.
They don't deserve death threats. They don't deserve, like, name calling necessarily. Like, maybe a little bit, yes. Like, people can be stupid,
crazy.
And
like,
stuff like
that. She could not have handled it any worse. Like that's what I think is actually the problem. What she did was wrong. Like, in principle, like, we already talked about this. Like, in principle, what she did was wrong. Like, the effect of what she did, I think, did not really have that much of negative consequences, if at all, because of how small and new she is. I think it's just her reaction to what happened, and just not taking accountability, and just digging herself deeper and deeper, and not respond. If you guys don't know, like, okay, let me just pull this up. So, not responding to Dyna MMO and actually changing the thumbnails, which is you already talked about this. It's so easy. Go get Canva. It's literally free. You don't have to even download it. It's a website. It's not difficult. Anyway, but yes, they took down the videos. Okay, so wait, is there... No, okay. Hold on. Okay, it's come to my attention that a certain individual has been stealing my thumbnails, running them through an AI filter, and claiming complete innocence. Have fun dealing with YouTube police. Yeah, I respectfully asked the creator to simply change the thumbnails, or I would strike the channel. They completely did not listen. So this is what the problem is. And then accused you of harassment. Yeah. Do not steal content. Yeah. Titles, I mean, bro, like, there's not that many ways to title a video if you're making it on the same thing. That's what I was thinking. I think he's making a bigger deal out of this because of her negligence. Which I guess, like, you have no other recourse, right? If you're left to just copy strike the videos, then I guess you have to, but it does feel a little bit, like, it just kind of leaves a little bit of a bitter taste, in my mouth. To understand one person, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, and then they just, like, ripped the videos, the thumbnails. Yeah, like, just ripping the thumbnails. Yeah, and then just, like, blatant denial, and just, like, lack of taking accountability and actually, like, righting the situation, I think, is why this got out of hand. So I think it's really just more her lack of, just lack of accountability and righting the wrong, and also how do you put that? What's the word for that? Like entitlement? Okay. But let's go to the channel, because this is what I wanted to show. Because I think this is a good example. Like, not this specific person, because clearly they just, like, do not... Like, there's just nothing redeemable about this person. Based on this, like, based on my brief understanding of the situation. Like, there's nothing redeemable, really, to say. Is my internet cooked? What's going on here, man? Are we effed, chat? What is going on? Why? Hello? Come on, bro. Like, can we not? Please? Okay, I can go to the channel like this. Because they commented, yeah. So, okay, look. So, 341 subs versus 7,870 subs. And average views on the video, low. So, like, do you know what I mean? It just leaves a slight bad taste. What's up, Gibbuck? It just leaves a slight bad taste in my mouth. It just is punching down. Again, this person is in the wrong. And I think, just to reiterate, like, what I actually think she did wrong is handling the situation. I think, like, what she, like, copying the thumbnails, it's a thumbnail. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, obviously don't steal it, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of whatever. Hold on. Somebody said, ooh, Linktree. Yikes. I'm not going to open that. Okay. I don't know. Let's watch one of their videos. Is this a decent video at least? Let's see. The real reason PokeMMO is falling apart. Let's see what they have to say.
Right now, the PokeMMO community is in the middle of a lot of drama. There are talks of boycotting the game, arguments between creators, and debates about things like the economy, and even random thumbnails. And honestly,
okay, there's not
all unfold,
there's not negativity. There's not negativity in the comment section, which I'm happy about.
What if the biggest...
Sorry, this is what I was gonna say. Damn, I have to do this again. Okay, wait 2 seconds while I do that. Okay, because the biggest thing I was gonna say is, well, why this leaves a bad taste in my mouth, is that this person, let me just show the, yeah. So, well, 5 years ago, but then literally like 12 days ago. I don't even know how DynaMMO like realized that this was happening. I would not have known who this person was without seeing his video. But the point is that from what I'm seeing on this YouTube page, they are 12 days into the community. They are 12 days into the community as a creator, which is like, you could not be more green than that. Like, they are insanely brand new, insanely small. By the way, I mean, if this is accurate of like being 12 days on, maybe they came from Twitch, maybe they brought an audience over or whatever, but being 12 days old and having 341 subs, good job to you. Congratulations. That's somewhat impressive. That's pretty impressive. It took me a while to get there. So good for you, but still a very small creator and a very new creator. So it just left a bad taste in my mouth of immediately vilifying this person who is so new to the community. Because guys, it honestly takes a lot to put yourself out there and do this, like what I'm doing right now. Like, I've gotten more used to it. And again, massive thank you to chat for like cheering me on and making me feel more comfortable doing this. But it's like, I mean, it's not easy, you know? Yeah, anyway, yeah. So like someone that's super new to the community, and it feels bad to just immediately punch down on them and vilify them. Again, obviously what they did was wrong. I think what was worse was handling the situation, but they're new. You know, I believe in second chances. Hopefully they can do better. Hopefully that they understand what they did was wrong. And I mean, you know, they should apologize. I don't think that they're going to. What I'd prefer to see is to just not make the same mistake again. So we'll see. I'm trying to see, like, if I'm noticing any thumbnails. For some reason, this thumbnail seems very familiar to me. I think it's because we used the similar background here of, like, the just Pokemon wallpaper background, which is, like, that's not... It's fine. Like, I ripped that shit from Google, too. Like, you're good. I'm not going to fucking call you out on that. But, anyway, I want to see, like, do they make good content? Let's take a look.
Now isn't just the game itself, but the content creators around it. So if you haven't been
good views for someone that's very new. Again, I don't know. Are they coming from Twitch or something or what? Like, no. Good for you.
Talking about organizing a boycott for PokeMMO.
Yeah.
The main argument behind this is that certain money-making methods have been nerfed over time.
I want to see what this.
Some veteran
just want to watch one of
the
their
economy
videos.
has changed in ways that make it harder to earn Poke-Yen compared to the past. Because of that,
Scripted
the
content?
idea being
Okay.
pushed is
Go
that if
off.
enough players stop playing for a period of time, it might pressure the developers to make significant changes.
That's not fucking
But
happening.
not everyone agrees with that approach.
Dude, that shit is not happening, guys. This is a global game. I'm pretty sure the boycott is only, like, English speakers are participating in this, and I think most English speakers aren't. But whatever. I, commend Petrowski for doing something. But yeah, that shit is not
A lot
doing
of players
anything.
argue that changes to the economy are just part of balancing a long-running game. They say things like cheaper Pokemon, lower market prices, or different money-making methods can actually make the game more accessible for newer players. And that's where the conversation should be, discussing what's good or bad for the game. But instead, a lot of discussion lately has turned into something else entirely. For example,
Yo, they got my drip, bro. They got my drip. The blue dragon wings and the blue... Yo, is this person a fan?
recently I started experimenting with AI
Just
to help
memeing.
design thumbnails for my videos.
Oh, no. All right. We clicked the right video. All right. Oh, no, chat. Again, this is not the hill to die on. I am not defending this person at all. I'm defending the, not even defending. I'm just trying to give more clarifying... I'm trying to clarify and give more, nuance to this situation as an idea, because this happens all over YouTube. This is not the person to defend and take a stance for it. Let's see. Let's watch them dig themselves a bigger hole.
Which isn't against YouTube terms at all, by the way. There
Yeah.
are multiple of AI videos and thumbnails being used on videos all the time. I'm still a small channel with around 300 subscribers, just trying to improve my content.
It's
and
not
learn how YouTube
AI.
works.
It's
and somehow
this is why this is not the person. You're just not taking accountability. It's not. No one's mad at you for using AI. And maybe some people are. People don't like AI. They're mad at you for using AI to poorly hide ripping off someone's video. Right? You didn't even change the background location. This is what I'm saying. It's not difficult to make thumbnails in this game, dude. This video, which is DynaMMO's video, that's correct, right? Can I have this bigger? Can we see this bigger? Yes, so this is... No, sorry, 2 years ago. No, 4 days ago. Okay. This video, which is DynaMMO's video, because it's old. He just took a screenshot of him in game. He just took a screenshot of himself in game. You could have easily done that too. It's not difficult. It's not. No one's mad at you for using AI. They're using you. They're saying you poorly used AI to poorly hide ripping off someone's thumbnail. Hit them with a copyright strike. They stole your drip. That's unacceptable. Yeah, exactly. I know. Imagine somebody else using the flaming wings and the blue flaming bike. Y'all know that that's mine, right? Y'all know that that's mine. I just want you to know that. If you guys see me in game and you rock up with the blue mermaid hair, the blue wings, and the blue bike, we're gonna have that's just on site. We're gonna have beef. On site, that's gonna be a problem. But yeah, anyway, let's continue. All right, let's see. But yeah, again, this is not I'm not defending this person. This is not the person to die on the hill for. I'm just talking about in general this situation.
Turned into accusations that I'm stealing other creators' thumbnails.
Yeah, you did.
And that honestly made me stop and think for a second. How does something like that become such a big deal? Why are...
Again, it is a big deal. I'm not trying to put this down. I was only saying because she was so new and so small that it was punching down, and I don't it leaves a bad taste. You don't want to immediately vilify new creators to the space, but it is a big deal in general. You know what I mean? That's just a no on YouTube. You don't, you know what I mean? Again, there's a difference between inspiration and just ripping people off, and we talked about that earlier. And this is why this it's the whole way that she's handling it is the problem. Just say sorry, take accountability, say I'm new to the space, I'm sorry, I was inspired by your videos. Clearly she was, right? And I wanted to do it myself, and I realized I was wrong. Change the thumbnails. It's really easy to change the thumbnails and move on with your life. You're in the wrong.
Getting this angry over thumbnails from a small creator who's just trying to grow. To me, it feels like a lot of the PokeMMO community has become extremely self-centered.
Yeah, like it's just the entitlement is like,
and just letting you guys know.
I understand why he copyright strike this person, because like clearly he went through the right channels, and then she just like was so unwilling to cooperate. He's like, all right, well, this is my last, like, I can't do anything else. I guess I'm striking you.
When I mention community, I mean
Tough.
mostly the elite players and the content creators that have a lot of subscribers
Tough.
on YouTube. Instead of focusing on growing the game, welcoming new players, or supporting smaller creators trying to enter the YouTube community, the focus often becomes very territorial. It's like some people feel like...
No, it's not true. Like, again, like, this is this person's experience because they went about it in the wrong ways. But I actually was, like, really, like, welcome with pretty much open arms, really. Like, there was only one instance, actually. Like, I actually got ripped off. I didn't, like, make a big deal about it or even say anything. I got ripped off one time. I'm not gonna like talk about that further by someone that's bigger than me. I'm just like, we're gonna again, because it's not a big deal. Like literally everything else that I've experienced in making content for this game has just been incredible. Like with chat, with bigger creators reaching out to me, like, oh hey man, I saw what you're doing. Like, you know, like keep it up. Like, you know, support you and blah blah blah. Like I've like only seen positivity. I'm all for supporting small content like yourself, but as you say, there's accountability. Yeah, like this is this person's skewed perspective on this because they went about this the wrong way. I'm sure that if they like took accountability and apologized and righted the wrong, which is not a difficult like thing to do. Like okay, ripping off the videos entirely is its own problem, and like there is clear evidence that you did that, and like I mean, I don't know, you know, that's its own thing. But if you're just like, dude, changing the thumbnails is so fucking easy, and just like refusing to accept that you were in the wrong is why you're getting this negativity. Like even I was like open to being like, all right, this person's very new to the community, this person is very small, they're probably new to YouTube, they don't know how to make their own thumbnails, like, you know, we can have some empathy, but it's the fact that like you just can't admit that you were wrong is why people are being hostile towards you.
Ideas or formats, when in reality this is just a game community on YouTube where everyone is experimenting and learning together. And to be honest, I think this is something that happens in a lot of smaller gaming niches. When a niche is small, creators sometimes become protective of it. They start feeling like they own certain formats or
like,
ideas
this is just so not
they
true
were
at
around
all.
earlier than everyone else. But
it's
the
really
truth is that no one owns a thumbnail style. No one owns a video idea. And
She's
no
getting heated
one
about it too.
owns the community. So when I look at everything going on
I should also
right
rephrase.
now, the boycott, the
shit. I should also rephrase. You're almost 1.2K. I would say that's medium, even large. Appreciate you, man. Dude, we've been hustling. We've been hustling. I have to give all the credit to people in chat and to the subs on YouTube. I really do appreciate it, man. It's incredible. Like again, like that's what I'm saying. She has a skewed perspective of this because she's gone about it in all the wrong ways. But yeah, dude, I've seen nothing but love on this channel. I just wanted to say thank you. It really is cool. It really is cool. Let's continue.
The arguments between creators, the drama over thumbnails. It really makes me think that the biggest issue isn't any single feature in this game. The biggest issue is how quickly the community turns disagreements into conflict.
I don't agree with this either. I actually don't agree with this either. I know it keeps pausing, but again, I think that this person... Oh shit, what did I just do? I think this person... Sorry, I was like messing around with my mouse. I think this person has like... Hello? Okay. Sorry. Has had a negative experience with the community from this instance and is just like conflating all of her negative this is just me like just yapping, like I don't know, like conflating all of her negative emotions like with what is happening. Like this is just not true. Wait, let me go back to what you just said and then we can talk more in depth about this. Oh, it was about the having conflicting viewpoints. This is like we were talking about this earlier in stream of like how often I disagree with Petrowski, and I always say like I literally, like, most of the time I always preface it with being like, I respect Petrowski, I like him, I like his videos, he seems like a chill dude, I appreciate him showing positivity towards me, which he does. I don't even know if he sees me criticizing, because it's usually on, not even criticizing him, like, disagreeing with him, it's usually like on stream, not in videos. I made like one video, the alpha video, that was like, kind of directly pushing back on stuff that he talks about. But yeah, I see nothing but positivity from Petrowski. When like I disagree with him a lot and I try to send nothing but positivity back. I see the same stuff with other creators that like have disagreements with each other or whatever, and like they always say like, I disagree with this, I'm gonna tell you why, but also like I respect this person, I'm not putting them down, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like it's always done with respect. You know what I mean? When you show respect, you get respect. You know what I mean? And you're not showing any respect, so you're not getting any respect. But yeah, like that's just that. This sums up the entire her entire perspective. It's skewed. Sorry, what is it? What's that fucking word? Oh yeah, entitled. She's like expecting to be welcomed with open arms when she's treating nobody else with respect. It's just like that's not really how life works, you know. welcome. You know, to being a grown up. We're we can be big boys and big girls about this, right?
And learning together. And to be honest, I think this is something that happens in a lot of smaller gaming niches. They start feeling like they own, but the truth it owns the community. So when I look at everything going on right now, the boycott discussions, the arguments between creators, the drama over thumbnails, it really makes me think that the biggest issue isn't any single feature in this game. The biggest issue is how quickly the community turns disagreements into conflict.
I really disagree with this.
PokeMMO is actually
I really do think this. I think that like there's always a loud minority, right? There's always a loud minority. Like if you go on the forums, there's always just degeneracy and stupidity. But like don't engage with it. Like if you talk to people and like you have disagreements, I've like seen this. I've done this myself in this community. And you talk to people and you have an open mind and you don't like you can have a different perspective on something and not say the other person's an idiot or a moron or like, blah, 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 whatever, put them down in some way. Like if you are open to actually talking about stuff and like, trying to have two people trying to have a deeper understanding of like whatever issue they're talking about, I've like only seen good interactions. Like, so again, like this is just, I think she's kind of wrapping up all of her negative emotions and kind of conflating them and then potentially maybe spending a little bit too much time on the forums. Yes, the forums can be fucking dumb. You know what I mean? But like, that's just the forums. That's any forums, Anyway.
A really unique game with a dedicated player base. And that's something that should be a strength. Passionate communities can help games grow, create content, and bring in new people. But when that passion turns into hostility or gatekeeping, it does the exact opposite. If
it's just like not true.
Wants PokeMMO to grow, it has to be open to new creators, new players, and new ideas.
It really is not true.
Because at the end of the day, the game isn't going to grow if people fight over thumbnails or try to push each other out.
All right, I think we're good. I think we're good on that. But yeah, last couple of thoughts here because I think like I wanted to talk about this and like yeah, I totally understand why Dynamo was copyright striking this person because they just like they won't do it. They just won't do the right thing, right? Like he clearly like reached out to them and like there was like no other recourse clearly. So like I guess that's what you got to do. And someone's got to learn their lesson at the same time. So hopefully they learn from it. I don't know. I mean, listening to them speak, I think they might need to take a little step back and then maybe they can figure it out. Hold on, I'm trying to open up Discord real quick because I was gonna talk about this really quickly because I disagree with a lot of what they were saying. Respectfully. Again, you gotta earn respect, 1 second. I'm gonna pop up in Discord real quick. Okay. Open. Did I get any? No, okay. Alright, so when we're talking about people supporting each other, not gatekeeping, and making the community a better place for everyone, let's talk about the Raid Den Discord, right? I mean, again, with my experience in raiding, this is why I just vehemently disagree. We see so many people, at least from my perspective, and maybe other people are more knowledgeable about this, from my perspective, come out of nowhere. Like, literally come out of nowhere. Like Kadoys, for instance, who put together the Three Musketeers strategy. If we go to Raid Den and I look up, if I just type in, I can just search no, that's not intelligent. Let me just go this way and put in, Three Musketeers. No. Bruh. Really? Really? Alright, well I can search through my own Discord and find something here. Search for Kadoys. Okay, cool. Awesome. Here you go. Kadoys posted on the forums the Cresselia raid guide, the 3 Musketeers strategy, which is the best way of beating Cresselia. Oh, it's the perma raid section. Okay, thank you. But anyway, whatever. Right, at this point, I had never heard of this person. I don't know if they were like more involved in the community before this, and I just don't know. My bad. But anyway, yes, this person put out this strategy from my perspective out of nowhere. To just help the community out. There was already Cresselia raid guides out, and they were like, I'm gonna make a better one, and they did, and it was incredible. And everyone, like myself included, was shouting this person out. I've talked to them like over Discord, like over typing. I've spoken to this person, like nothing but positivity, nothing but being helpful, helping me get this strategy going myself, so I can bring it to you guys and make a video out of it. Just nothing but good things to say. And then we see the fastest here, actually, who put out the first video, to my knowledge, the first video guide for oh god, Terrakion? Was it Terrakion? I think it was Terrakion. Oh, I don't want to do this wrong. But yes, dude. And then Phoebe here, Rogue Master, who I've seen just, you know, in the 6-star rating community, just in general. She briefly was spectating me on Virizion, and like she like whispered me a couple of things, and just generally people being positive and helping other people out, and just putting up resources for the community, helping other people like, you know, work through these solves, and just like generally just being positive, helpful, and uplifting. And yeah, you know what I mean? And like you know, potentially like less known people in the community, because I think it's fair to say, like less known people in the community, and myself, like I've shouted all these people out, and other people as well. I'm pretty sure Petrowski has done stuff in this area. Draco Meteor is another goat. There's so many people. Like, it was just bringing up an example. There's so many people. And, like, I always try to shout out all of the people that are working on these solves. Jedgoons, who I've spoken to a lot while we were kind of messing around with Virizion. And, yeah. Like, it's just, like, there's just so many people to shout out that just put out resources for the community and help, like, literally sit in the raid den Discord and help people. Like, they field like, dude, if you type in Jedge Guns and the PokeMMO raid den, it's just like only him like helping people figure out like raids and stuff. Like, it's just like only positivity, only uplifting people. And yeah, like myself shout all these people out, and I think Petrowski has like done some, I don't know as much what he's doing with 6-star raids, but like I know like he always like shouts people out when he's using resources that they have created. Like it's only positivity and uplifting people that maybe are less known in the community, and you know, what's it called, like recognizing them for their like achievements and for what, you know, what they accomplished and their accomplishments. So yeah, like it's just wrong. Like her perspective is just incorrect. I understand why she has a skewed perspective, because that's probably her experience with the community, because again, she's gone about it in all the wrong ways. But this is just not true. Again, if you give respect, you get respect. The community is very welcoming, and it's just a great thing to be a part of. I'm just grateful to be a part of this community, man. So yeah, she's just wrong, and that's whatever, you know. You can't, you know, not everyone's gonna be you know, the greatest. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever, right? I'm not, like, dying on that hill. I wanted to quickly talk about that because I had some nuance to bring to the conversation of, like, you know, pushing back on it a little bit more, empathizing with her a little bit more. But, like, she's just going about it in all the wrong ways. I empathize with the situation, but that specific person... Look, man, I hope that she learns from her mistake and keeps making content. I hope she keeps making content. I hope she learns from her mistake, and I only wish her the best. Really, I do. But yeah, you gotta take some accountability, you know? Anyway, that was fun. Let's do some breeding for profit, chat. How about it? Let's do some breeding for profit. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully she sees that or something of what I said, because I think, I don't know. I think I was trying to be fair, and I don't know. I hope that she takes it to heart. I'm really like, I'm not trying to add hate or anything like that. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Let's move on. Let's move on with the stream, everybody. I'm gonna pull out Frizion. We're just talking about Jedge. Shout out Jedge, by the way, guys. Okay. Okay. We're gonna breed for profit. So, here's the deal, everyone. I have this beautiful, beautiful box sitting here of all of these wonderful Pokemon I bought at the end of the Lunar New Year event. And we are gonna breed these for profit. Not right now, though, because let's price check them actually right now. Let's actually price check this. And we can kind of get an idea of what's going on with the markets. Okay, yeah, these are still cheap. In fact, that's a 3 times. Oh, this special attack is why. It's still a good pickup. With a 30. And Spadef. Okay, anyway, sorry, I just got distracted. Okay, and then how about slow? Ooh! I'm glad I bought some of those, guys. I only got 5. I wish I had bought more. These have doubled in price since I last checked. That's insane. And then Mienfu. Yeah, these are cheap as fuck. All right, whatever. Okay. Cool. So, yes, we're going to breed these up for profit, but we have to wait for the markets to, like, price them higher. You know what I mean? Supply and demand. Y'all understand. So, in the meantime, while we're waiting for these to kind of cook, we're going to come back to these in the future. What I'm going to do is I think we're going to come back to the roots, boys. We're going to bring it back to the roots, and we're going to, you know, finish up with this, Squirtle box here that we've been sitting on for quite some time. We've been sitting on this box for quite some time, man. So that's what we're going to do. I bought 2 Slowbros at 80k for myself. Well played, sir. Well played. I could not get any for cheaper than, like... How much did I even spend on them? I feel like... I spent a lot of money on Slowbros. The prices only went up. I saw somebody in my chat one time said that they were sniping them for around 30k when they would get, like, underlisted. But, yeah, dude, it's honestly insane. 470k for the cheapest hidden ability slow of anything, like Slowpoke, Slowbro, Slowking. No IVs. No, like, that's... ludicrous. That is, I wish I had bought more, but it is what it is. I got 5. That's pretty good, you know. Anyway, let's breed for profit again. That's like long term. Check back in a couple months and we'll start grinding through this box and selling that off. But in the meantime, we need more cash in the pocket right now. So let's do some inventory. Let's take some inventory. What do we got here? We've got a Squirtle with good defenses. Okay, and it's a female. Fine. Another Squirtle with good defenses. Okay. And another Squirtle with good defenses. Alright. I see what's going on here. Okay. What do we got for Remoraid's over here? Oh, these are male? Wait, do you have water spout? Okay, nice. We have some water spouters here. Okay. So we're cooking here a little bit. We're cooking with a little bit of grease here. Okay. And then, okay, I see what's going on here. 24, 22. And the defenses, and then, yeah, okay. I see what's going on here. Okay, and these are both modest, because I'm good at breeding. Okay. Okay, chat. It's time to lock in. I'm going to have to use my brain a little bit here. I know, right? Imagine that. But that's kind of how that goes. I managed 3 Alpha Mienshos and 2 Slowbros for Mysterious Balls. W, bro. W pull. W pull. Well played, sir. Okay. Let's lock in, chat. Let's lock in. We gotta figure out, like, a lot of stuff out. Another interesting Kabutops here with special attack boosting nature. 30. This is such an interesting Kabutops for breeding Squirtles, but, like, I mean, I guess if I had a 31 speed, 31 HP. No, because the Spadef is so low. It wouldn't really make sense to keep the 30, unfortunately, and mild, because if I have 31 defense, it does, you know what I mean? It's not quite there. It's interesting, but it's not. That's not it. That's not it, Chad. That's not what we're looking for. That's probably gonna hang out in the box indefinitely. Okay, this is solid. Little Nidoqueen action here. This is a monster egg group. Breeder with high HP, high defense. 31 speed F, 31 speed. Okay. Okay. We got to figure some stuff out. So, we should probably make breeds for the Remoraid's. I think that this is the hardest step. The problem is, I already have these Squirtles, and I kind of want to do something with them. Can I make that happen at all? Well. Well. Not really. I know. This is my problem, is that these World Turtles, like, sound good in theory, and then I just, like, can't actually make anything useful out of them. Is, like, always how that goes. Okay, alright, whatever. Let's refocus on these Remoraid's. This is what I should start with. I should make... Let's start with this first. We have 2 great Remoraid's here. Let's make Squirtles that match these Remoraid's, okay? So... And these have Water Spout. So for this one, I would need 30 HP, 31 defense, 31 speed F, and then either 31 special attack or 31 speed as a Squirtle. And then this one is 31 special attack, 31 HP, 31 speed with high defenses. Okay, that's super reasonable. And then how are we doing over here? I think we do this kind of one at a time here, because this is honestly difficult, and if you screw up, it's really annoying. So let's kind of lock in here a second. Also, chat, if there's any other topics that you want me to talk about, let me know. I feel like we've done a lot of yapping this stream, and it's been fun, man. I'm happy to be back on stream, but I'm low-key running out of things to talk about. So say anything that you find interesting in chat. Anything. Literally anything. Doesn't even have to be PokeMMO related. And we'll start yapping about it if I have something to say. That is. All right, let's start with this Remoraid. This is a good one. All right, let's go check for War Turtles. Okay. Okay, so I would love for you to be 30 HP. And we can just start there. Got any 30 HP? Yeah, we do. We got some stuff to mess around with. But not really. Okay. And then I would love if you had a 31 in any stat. No. 20k. 20k for the Squirtle. Hold up. I'm going to probably snap that up. Check the Blastoise. Yeah, no, okay. All right. We're going to snap up that Squirtle here for 20k. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, 20k. Okay, cool. We're going to start with that. Let's find one for this guy now. Okay, so if you, Squirtle, my main man, were to have this, that would be super cool of you. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Let's check War Turtle really quick. See if we get some snipes. Nope. Back to Squirtle. 31 minutes ago. 22, 26. Let's put that in as minimums. 22. Yep. Okay. Buy that one. Done. All right, great. We got 2 great starts for these Remoraid's. Incredible, chat. Let's lock in. Should I be popping a Riches Charm each red fight seems worth? Great question. So this is kind of how it works. If you pop a 100%, there's actually a calculator, shout out Cav, who has made the Riches Charm calculator. If you can punch in what you expect to be doing, and it can tell you. If you're actually just doing red and that's actually it, I Amulet Coin. However, I always end up doing a little bit more. So this is how this works. If you do a red fight and you pop a 100% Riches Charm, the bonus money that you get from the red fight essentially covers the cost of the Riches Charm. So really how it works, like this is kind of how you should think about it if you ask me, is when you do a red fight, you're getting the normal payout from the red fight, but then you also get 55 minutes free of 100% Riches Charm. So you really should be grinding those 55 minutes and use them effectively. That's just how it works out. The bonus money that you get from 100% Riches Charm essentially covers the cost of the charm. So it's kind of just like null and void. If you're actually just doing red and just want more money, pop an Amulet Coin. But I always end up doing more, and I would recommend you doing more. If you're really just going to do red, I'd aim to do Morimoto/Gym as well after, then pop a Riches Charm. So yeah, that's how that's going to work. Is your red fight bonus will cover the cost of the charm, and then you're essentially doing the rest of those fights on charm for free. Is how you should think about it. That's how you should always think about like red. But that's a great question. But yeah, if you're actually just doing red then popping the Amulet Coin, I've done a ton of red fights on Amulet Coin, but Also, a thing that you can do is you can pop Riches Charm, do red, and then sign out of PokeMMO after you beat red, and the Riches Charm will not tick down time. That's the idea. I had a good shout. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's essentially like it's a free Riches Charm. It's 55 minutes of a free Riches Charm when you do red. What about 100% BP Charm? That's a great shout. I personally do not run that. Is that meta? Is that the play? I don't do that. Because I feel like BP, like, that would make more sense if you went into E4 after, right? Like, if you did red into E4. It's a great shout. I don't know. Is that worth? It's kind of about the same, right? Because you get 7,500 BP, which is like 75,000. So if you popped a one, it would cost, you know what I mean? So, like, I guess it's technically worth. If you literally just bought 100% Riches Charm and just did it on red, it would technically be worth it, but like barely. I think it's a much more worth it if you did red into E4, or other way around. You're supposed to get to the end of the Elite Four and then pop your Riches Charm and battle points, and then get that bonus, and then go do red, and then go do whatever you want, and that would make way more sense than just using this on red. So yeah, but yeah, technically it's not a bad idea. Okay, let's start breeding, everyone. Let's start breeding. Good questions though. Appreciate that. It's a free 7.5k BP. Right, but 7.5k BP is worth 75,000 yen, and the BP charm was worth 68,000 yen, so like technically it is worth it, but like barely. And also it's just kind of converting yen into BP if that's what you want to do. If you do a lot of breeding like me actually, and you spend it on bracers, it actually becomes more worth it because you get a discount if you buy braces with battle points, which is what I always do and what I recommend other people do. Thanks for reminding me, because we're about to do some breeding. So yeah, I mean, like, technically, yeah, I probably should do that. I mean, I also don't think I'm missing out on much by not doing that, because I'm not doing E4. But yes, if you run E4 into red, that's much better. Much better, and definitely would recommend running BP Charm on that. But just red, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's kind of whatever. If you ask me, it technically is good, but, like, barely low-key. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Let's start breeding, chat. I've been distracted, but honestly, I really appreciate the chat, man. It really makes playing this game so much more fun. Talking to people, just, yeah. All right, whatever. Let's jump in. Let's jump into the actual content of this stream. Breeding Squirtles. The best Squirtle breeder is back at it, chat. We are back at it. Okay. Let's start, man. Let's start. I've been yapping way too much. So we're gonna need a Ditto for these guys. Shouldn't be that bad. Let's take a look. We'll start with the 30 HP first. See what we can find. And you will need... whoops. Swap these. Yes. And you will need... anything. Any stat. Any stat. Okay. Besides special attack, because we already have that. Check 2. 6k. We'll take it. Any stat will do. So, yeah. We'll take it. Awesome. And we'll throw you guys in. Let's find something for this, too. Just be a little bit efficient here about this. Let's look for another Ditto. Special attack is what we need. Yes. Need special attack, and then I should throw on 31 speed because I can, and then that would be the final breed. Okay. I can do it after. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, but yes, we need special attack. So 31 special attack. 22. How are we doing on that? Yeah, okay, it's 22 minimum. Okay. Show me. 24. Unless I want to roll 26. 22, 23, 24, 26. We'll go 24. These are technically the same if I get average rolls, but I could low roll the 22. I could also high roll the 26. And I'm ending with the 24 and 22 anyway, so sure, buy that one. It's fine. Actually, yes, buy that one. It's fine. All right, cool. Cool. All right, let's do these. Boom. And let's get cracking, chat. Let's get cracking. Do I need to make these female? I totally forgot. I probably should, right? Or no? No, I don't want to make these female. Because it's expensive as hell to do that. Yeah, no, I'm not making these female. Actually, low-key, this one might get expensive, bro. Actually, How much? Wait, hold on 1 second. Okay, so it would be 31. Okay, so if I had a Ditto that was 31 speed. Wait. No, it'd have to be 31 defense. Okay. So if I had a Ditto that was 31. Yeah, 31 defense, because, yeah, okay. And then 30, and then either of these match 3. How much? Yeah. And then if instead of a Ditto, you were, I don't know, monster maybe? Male? Yeah, we make it a female. Okay. Make that a female. Special attack brace. Bam. Spadef brace. Bam. Looks good. Run that. Hope we pull nature. If not, who cares? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll just follow the even. Wait, sorry. I'll just follow the even. I know I'm right. I just prefer modest so I can use it for another reason. Yeah, when you're talking about the raid strategy, I would highly recommend not deviating from the documentation, because there are a lot of things at play in 6-star raids that are not immediately obvious and will cause you problems. Just, yeah, it's true. A lot of things at play that people don't consider. And routes are very tight and include RNG, so any deviation you make, at best, increases RNG, at worst, breaks the strategy. Female, right? Yeah, it's gotta be an expensive Ditto, right? Not really, though. It would be speed. Okay, hold on, wait. I think I can get away with not paying female on that. Yeah, it would be... Okay, so if... Okay, hold on, wait. Actually, this Ditto also might be kind of expensive, bro. Okay, how much? 31, 22, 31, 22, 31, match 4. Buy that one right now. Yoink. Thank you. All right, not paying female because I caught a snipe. Appreciate that. GTL. Love ya. All right, make it, do it. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool, so both of those Squirtles are done. No, just kidding. I need to make a breeder for one of them. And I totally forgot what the stats were on it. Fuck. Fuck. This one goes with you. Okay, wait. What was I gonna do? 31 special attack? No, 31 defense. Yeah. Right? I don't know. I can check back in the VOD, I guess. Yeah, let me do that. Let me check back in the VOD so we can get cracking on this. Come on. Show it to me. Come on. Oh, wait. Go back. Yes. I need 31 defense. Okay. Okay, I have the VOD pulled up of what the IVs are going to look like when it comes out. Okay. Cool. So I need 31 defense, so it would be 3 times 30 plus. Okay, hold on, wait. And I made that one male. Or female, I mean. Egg group, Water A, and Monster, yeah. Okay. Let's take a look here. Let's just start with Water A, I guess, because why not? 30. 31 defense, 31, 31. Check 3. Male. Lowest price. 55k, fine. Monster. 26. Easy money. Easy money. Just buy that. Just buy that. Easy money. Should work. Yep. And then if I roll nature, that's a bonus, so whatever. Maybe I use that to breed anyway. Okay. 1 min PokeMMO provide for this man. Exactly. 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 We love when the GTL clutches up for us. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, you gotta bide your time, man. Sometimes you gotta bide your time. I think that's actually, like, unironically, like that. Dude, why can I not go back to live now? Can we go live? Okay. That's actually a good tip, is, like, understand what IVs are worth. And then when you see something that's just way overpriced, just don't buy it. If you wait, like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes a day, you can get what you need at the price point. Like, you should not, like, don't be, like, yeah, like, always, like, when you're buying something from the GTL, don't just get the lowest one that fits what you need. Make sure that it's actually a good deal. Or at least fair. It doesn't have to be, like, a great deal, but, like, at least, like, it's fair. You're not getting fleeced. Like, for instance, when I looked up Monster, and then I looked up Water A, like, Monster was a fair deal. Water A was cooked. Like, I wasn't going to buy that Water A. Or you can always breed your own breeders if that happens, if you can't find a deal. That's fair. Okay. The other week I made a post on, sorry, 1 second, from Karma. The other week I made a post on the PokeMMO Reddit diving into the market / cost of breeds based on the cost of bracers. Great. Like, I love that. I love to hear that. I talk about that all the time. Like, you understand what I'm talking about. I find the results pretty interesting if you were interested. I am. Post is mainly looking at the idea of a base cost of mons based on the price of bracers required. I plan to dive into more aspects like this in the future. You can always look at it off stream if you want. And I don't mean to self-promo, but I thought it might be interesting to hear what you think. No, I literally talk about this all the fucking time. Yeah, we can look at this for sure. Links don't work in YouTube chat. I have a Discord, which is linked in the channel description if you wanted to send me a link to the post and I can take a look. I literally talk about that shit all the time. I'm interested to see what you have found. Yeah, for sure. We can take a look at that. You're good, bro. Don't stress. I got you. I am interested to see what you have found. For sure. Okay, boom. Perfect. And we just bought the Trico. What did you come out? Impish, that's fine. Boom. Boom. Goes with that. Lovely. Alright, cool. Let's throw these guys in. And let's keep it cracking here. We'll have 2... No, I have to do speed or something? I don't know. Something like that. I think I have to do speed on this one, yeah, at the end. After. But yes, send that to me. Link that to me over Discord and we can show it on stream. That has to be Fimo. For show. Alright. This is a beautiful Squirtle here. The funny thing is I'm going to keep the Squirtle for myself. Because I have another one that's worse. So I'll just sell the worst one and keep this one for myself. Then I'll have 2 Squirtles that look exactly like this in terms of IVs. First rule, don't be greedy. Don't commit to one species or egg group. Yeah, exactly. And you can always breed breeders yourself if you can't find a deal. Like, just having a basic understanding of what stuff is worth, like Kakarma is saying, by pricing it out with bracers, then you, like, that's how you start figuring out how to breed for profit. When people say they can't breed for profit and make money, it's probably because they don't have a good understanding of what IVs are worth. Because you can 100% make money breeding for profit. Okay, I'm just waiting on this thing to hatch. But yes, send that to me, bro, over Discord. We'll take a look. All right, let's take grab this guy, do this one. Boom, boom. Perfect. Love that. All right, you guys come in here. And then we'll start working through more Remoraid's, and things are just off to the races here, chat. Things are just off to the races. Could be more efficient, but this is just a chill stream, getting back to the swing of things. And I also am happy that I don't make any mistakes, because when you make mistakes, all of a sudden your profits start to dwindle. Got good rolls, actually, which is nice. Hopefully we don't lower all at the end. That would be great if we didn't. Yeah, everything looks good. Breed it up. Wait on these 2 to hatch, and then we're ready to go. I'm going to assume that you have sent me that over Discord, and I'm going to go take a look. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, I'm not gonna like search for it over Reddit. But if you have sent me a link, I will take a look. And you have W Kakarma. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what Kakarma has put together here. Oh, this already looks great. I'm already liking what I'm seeing because it's looking professional. Okay, this is interesting. All right, let's get into this. Okay. Market analysis and economy ideas. After watching Minish's latest video, one thing that stood out was an idea to help the market by allowing trainers to turn in 1x31 Pokemons for 10k Pokecandy. I saw this video as well. I think that this idea is not the golden bullet that he has laid out, but it would help more than hurt. I think 10k might be a bit steep. Maybe 5k would be better. And I think it's a good idea. I think it would help. I think 5k is better. I think 10k is a bit steep. Yeah. Anyway, this would help in creating base prices for a lot of lower value mons, or even making more mons useful, turn in value or exchange for bracers. I liked this idea, so I wanted to brainstorm how it could look and wanted to share what I found. If we could go a step further and turn in 2x31, 3x31 for additional turn in value based on the cost of bracers only, we could set base price for more mon/egg groups. I don't think that this is a good idea. I think that 1x31 is a good idea. 10k makes sense because that's what the brace costs. I still think that might be too much because I don't think you would see, like, then alphas would actually affect the market, but it would be good for breeders, like breeding for profit, like what I'm showing, because I don't think that this would scale right away. Like, I think I think if you made it like this, it would always be better when you're breeding to buy 2x31, because I don't think the 2x31s would actually be 40k, which is what this would make them. 2x31 Pokemon would be 40k if this change took place, because no one would list a 1x31 Pokemon for cheaper than 10k on the GTL, which is why I think 10k is steep. I think it should be 5k, whatever. But yes, so if just in your head, right? If a 1x31 Pokemon is 10k, you buy 2 of those off the GTL, at minimum it's 20k. It would be higher than this, because why would somebody take listing fee? Yeah, so 5k is better. Whatever. Let's just work with 10k. 2 Pokemon for 10k, that is 20k. 20k for bracers, that is 40k. If you pick to make it a male, that makes 2x31 Pokemon 45k base price, which they would not be because of alphas. They would be lower. So I think that this is not. It should be 5k. It should not be 10k is too much. It should be 5k, but I like this idea. I saw that video as well. But anyway, yeah, there you go. Cost of bracers to create. Right. 10k, 20k, 60k, 140, 300, and 620,000. Okay. So, PokeMMO. Let me just quickly stay up to date with my breeds, and we're gonna go through this. All right. What do we got? Beautiful. A beautiful Pokemon. Okay, incredible. So, lovely, man, lovely. And then I need a beefy boy to put on at the end. Okay, that's fine. Any of you guys got 30? Yes. Magnifique. Okay, look at this, bro. I really be doing this shit. Anyway. Let's fucking go, chat. Let's fucking go. Beautiful. Alright. Let's finish these breeds and let's go back into... Well, we also get to start up on that Monster Egg Group breed as well. But that's fine. So, you... Oh. Everstone. Water Spout's getting put on. I mean, look at how beautiful this Pokemon looks. 4x30 plus. Modest. Speed's going to get put on with this Cubone. Want to make a, match for that. Magnifique. Okay. Cool. Almost done. Incredible. Alright, let's jump back in. You and you. Modest. Bam. Female, for sure. Don't throw that. And 31 speed. Well, bam. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, so good. Okay, cool. That's done. Alright, one done. 1, almost done. Let me get these eggs going, and then we'll go back through your document that you've put together here. Okay, cool. So I'm making a match for this. We need 31 speed involved, though. All right. All right. Okay. 31. 30. I'd love to get... Oh, sorry, not that. 30. I'd love to get any other IV involved here as well. Any other IV involved would be incredible. So yeah, match 3 on that. Let's hide female only. Let's look for males first. 31k on that. That's yeah, we're taking that. I do need to get speed involved. We can probably get one on female, right? Let's go to female here. Yep. Okay, so I don't think these go together, right? But that's fine because we need to do a couple. No, these go together. And we don't need to do a couple. We're done. Ta-da! Bro. Too easy. All right, cool. Let's throw these into the breeder, everybody. And we are good to go. And we are good to go. Bam, bam. 31 special attack. 31 speed. And that's going to be a female as well. Funnily enough. Goes with the Cubone. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? I swear to God, bro. Best Squirtle breeder on this game, bro. Don't even at me. Don't even bother adding me. I won't look at it. Anyway, but yes, I've bred so many Squirtles in this game, bro. It's not even funny. Squirtles and Garchomp. It's probably the Pokemon I've bred the most. Bro, imagine pulling a shiny comp Squirtle. Dude. I might have to quit the game if I were to do that, because it would just be, like, too much, you know? Hold on, wait. Am I up to speed on my breeds? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going through this document here. Chat. All right, let's take a look. Okay. Excuse me. PokeMMO's economy falls in issues when mons are sold at cheaper price than it would cost to make. After events when the serious balls and even alpha swarms, the market seems like an influx of 31 IV mons faster than they are consumed. I am guilty of opening balls and selling mons for dirt cheap. Don't worry, buddy. It's just the economy. Don't say you're guilty of it. That's fine. Try and get rid of them as fast to buy more balls. Being able to turn mons in instead of for guaranteed value might help reduce these price swings and have less of a negative impact on the market as a whole. I think 5k is much better than 10k, but yes. I wanted to find out which egg group would benefit from this base cost, so I found minimum average prices as of March 12th. This also helps to show the state of the economy is in and prices across egg groups. I color-coded green where the price is 1 standard deviation above the average, and red is 1 standard deviation below the average. The table below excludes female-only egg groups if they are similar prices to the female egg group. Okay, great, dude. Look at this. Look at this. So this is a great indicator, by the way, because it kind of shows what I've been saying, man, which is like you can breed for profit. Like, look, and this is not taking into account shitter Pokemon, as I refer to them as. So, for instance, a 5 times 31 here. Well, let's take a look. 5 times 31 is going for 300k. Okay, and that should be going for 300k, but that's fine. In braces. So hang on a second here. Let's take a look. So yeah, Monster Egg Group is at a fair price. Let's just take a look. Let's exclude special attack, I guess. I don't know. And now we're seeing 400k. Yeah, like it's just like the market is fine, bro. The market's healthy. But yes, bro. Like some of these are red. Wait, hold on. 5 times 31. 300k for bracers. Why are these in the red? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Fair enough. This is probably including special attack and attack, which is not good data, my friend. Not good data. Let's take a look. Is that what he was doing? Potentially, maybe. I don't know. That was like a week ago or so. Anyway. But yes. Anyway, yes. Prices are good. Prices are fine. 4 times 31 for 120. This is female only though, so I mean, yeah. I mean, the market's just healthy, bro. The market's just healthy. 4 times 31 for significantly under. I'm gonna guess again that that's attack and special attack combined. Let's take a look though. But yeah, the market is just healthy. Essentially, is what we have found. That was fairy, and that was 4 times. Attack and special attack. So let's drop out attack because fairy wants special attack, and it's fairly priced above the cost of the bracer. So like, yeah, like the market is just not like Minish is wrong. I'm just gonna say that Minish is just wrong. Minish is wrong, and that's fine, and that's okay. Again, I have respect for him. He's just not correct about the Pokemon market. It's just not correct. Okay. Almost all female-only egg group and generalists would benefit and sell at a higher price, along with all other egg groups of 1 times 31 and 2 times 31 mons. Things to note: male egg group breeders tend to sell for a premium around 20% higher. Yep, 100%. Than females, and this premium might increase if a base price is added. Alpha mons tend to sell at higher prices than normal mons do. These prices are looking at the average minimum prices, so mons might have 31s. But yeah, exactly. So even with that, we're still looking healthy, and like when you take into account not doubling 31 attack and special attack, it's above the price of the bracers. This is only considering 31's valuable, but in instances where zeros are good, trick room, blah blah blah, might be undervalued. Mons with gender adds. Gender odds not at 50/50 would sell for a higher premium as it costs up to 21k. Yes, true. And we can take a look at this with my Squirtle. So like, for instance, my Squirtle, my Squirtle's going to be priced in between because I make good Pokemon. Like, for instance, my Squirtle is going to be Water Spout, first of all. Water Spout. Water Spout. I can just price... No, okay, we'll put in... Well, let's say 25. Let's say 25 and we'll find a comparable. Because my Squirtle is 31s here, and then this is a 30. And it's hard to price check that. So let's find a comparable here. Okay, right here. Ooh, that is not what I want to see. It's not, oh, this isn't natured. Right. Well, he didn't take into account nature. It's like 844, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like 844. It's hard because we didn't take into account nature. And if you do nature right, you're rolling it. So, like, nature is harder to keep in mind when you're doing this. I mean, this is good data. I'm not trying to, but it's like when you're trying to extrapolate it on like the end product Pokemon. Nature is hard to keep into account because it's much more expensive to keep nature. But again, if you're breeding correctly, you should be mass breeding, and then you will roll nature. So you're not starting from scratch with nature. So like if you do the calculator and you include nature, like that's actually much overpricing what you should be doing. Anyway, just don't buy 1 times 31 and go straight to 2 times. They're usually lower price than do it yourself. Yeah. Yes, 100%. That's why I don't agree. Sorry. Hold on, wait. It is the average of the market across all egg groups for the highlighted, and yes, it is showing both attacks for some lowest prices as you would need them. If you do 6 times 31, I agree it isn't as useful. No, it's it is though, because I really like what you did with this data, because even with 31 attack and 31 special attack, the market's healthy, is what I was saying. And then if you look at some of these like like questionable markets, first of all, this is the sample size of 1 day, and I just checked like this one, for instance, and that's not the case today. That's again, I adore this data. I biggest shout out to you, Good Karma, and I appreciate you putting this out. This is a great resource. But yes, like it's only 1 day. We'll only 1 day's worth of data. So like certain fluctuations where like something might look concerning, if you just check it, like we checked this and it's not concerning, it's actually higher than this value. We just checked it was a Pikachu, like 169, I think the Pikachu was. So yeah, like the market's healthy. I think that this is a good idea, but I think 10K is too high because, like I said before, if you were to make something a 2 times 31 and picking gender, that costs you 40k. 45k. If you were to do 2 times 31 picking gender, that costs you 45k, which is kind of insane and would throw off the balance because it would just kind of throw off the GTL because 2 times 31 Pokemon are never going to be worth 45k with alphas in the game. So it wouldn't make sense. I think 5k makes way more sense. Turning it in for 5k. I think 10k is too much, but I think 5k is good. And then that would set the base price on the GTL at like 6k because you have to take into account listing fee and selling bonus IVs. Like if you have a 30, like if you just have a raw 31 and it's worthless besides the 31, you turn it in. And if you have a 31 and then you have like some 25s thrown around, maybe you list that for like 6, 5, 7k. So I think that this is reasonable. This is fine. This is a good idea. I think 10k is too much. But I appreciate the data you put because it also proves what I've been saying about the Pokemon market for so long, which for some reason I don't understand how people think the market is cooked. It's just not. And again, if you accurately check any of these reds, I mean, the 2 times maybe not, but if you accurately check any of these like red things, with excluding special attack and attack, you'll find that the market is healthy. And across the board, it just looks good. You know, like it's just fine. And then again, that is the base price for 31 IVs. If you're talking about actual end product Pokemon, for instance, like the Squirtles that we're looking at, the price is healthy, right? Like for end product Pokemon, which is more important than a random egg group mon. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah. But great job with the data. I love to see that, bro. I love to see that. Okay. Great job with the data. We love data on this channel. We do not like people talking out of their ass and saying, source? Trust me, bro. Source? I made it the fuck up. Like, no, we like seeing actual data. So I love that you did that. Okay, cool. So let's finish off this last breed here, huh? And then maybe we can do some EVs. I don't know. We should probably do another couple. Because I feel like we've been going pretty slow here. But that's okay. It's okay. Going a little slow. A little slowly. Lovely. Boom. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. I should breed a couple more. Like 2 more. Or something. Because I've been going slow. Slow. Is there anything, like, interesting to use in the box? Like, no, not really. Yeah. This. Not really. I mean, this one's much more interesting, much more compelling to want to use it. This one is good too. These two. We should look for these two. All right, let's do that. Let's look for, I don't know, I'll put you over here. Okay, let's look for mons for these 2 Pokemon. I plan to take a look once a week or more just to track how egg groups are changing, and it might be better to include comp/correct IVs excluding special attack for attack mons. Yeah, dude. I just like shout out to what you're doing, man. I love to see it. Any data that we can get in any form of that is incredible. I think what you're doing already with just like not making any exclusions and just like this is the raw data, like take into account attack, special attack, take into account comp. I think just getting the raw data is an incredible baseline. And then I also think, like you're saying, comp, correct IVs, and excluding special attack and attack is also valid data. But I think, sorry, I think that is, that's what I go off of, and that's what I was talking about in chat. But I think it's more difficult to get that data because you would have to cherry pick mons of like what you consider comps. But it's still good data. I think if you just grabbed like 3 from each egg group that are comps, and you just like use like that are using OU or competent PvE mons and just got a baseline, like yeah, like that's great. But I think already what you're doing is great because like honestly, I think what you, like how you did it is the way to do it. And if you were doing that over a longer period of time and tracking how it changes, I think that that's the way to do it. And then people have to use their brain and take what you're doing and apply it to the market that they're looking at in front of them. Like track, like if there's something that stands out to them, track it themselves. Look it up live, like I just did. Look it up live. Exclude a special attack. Look for comps and use your data to get a better understanding. I think honestly how you're doing it is the way to do it because it has no bias. It's just this is the data. And then you can, you can like rationalize the data with what I was just talking about yourself. I don't think that you have to do, I mean, but anything that you're doing, I think I am supporting, bro. So I appreciate what you're doing, bro. That's awesome. Anyway, let's figure this out, man. I got to make 2 more breeds because we're slacking. All right. Whale and be, male and also be you're not leveled. You have water spout. W. We can check for just water spout, and we can also just check for level because you get it at like level like 55, right? No, you get it 48. You get it 48. Okay. 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 So for you would want 31 HP, 25 spadef, 31, check 2. 12k, snipe, W. Oh, fuck yes. Love that, dude. I love that. Yeah, I had bought out the market when I was doing this before, and I'm just like pricing myself out, but like you let it recover and just, it's just beautiful. I love that shit. Okay, female Remoraid. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have to use their brains. That's what annoys me when people talk about the market, the Pokemon market, and then they just, like, literally just make shit up. And I'm just like, where are you getting this information from? Your thoughts and feelings? Like, that's why I love the fact that you put some data behind this. Because it's, like, if you ask me, it's proving that the market is efficient and healthy. If you ask me, what your data is showing is that the market is efficient and healthy. Especially considering that it's not excluding attack and special attack. And like, it's just, the market is healthy, bro. I don't know why people always whine about it. It's just, it honestly is just annoying because it's just like, you're just wrong. Like, you're just wrong. Hello, can we, okay. And I'm just like, where are you getting these ideas from? Just like your thoughts and feelings. I don't get it. I don't get why people shit on the Pokemon IV market. It doesn't make any sense to me. And they say breeding for profit is impossible. I'm just like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, what? It honestly annoys me. I'm just like, you're just wrong. You are just wrong, sir. But that's okay. Not everyone has to be correct, I guess. But it's annoying when people have an audience and are just blatantly incorrect. And then their audience adopts their opinions because that's how that goes. Okay, damn. Okay, fine. Can I get, like, something here? Something going here? Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get that. 4K? I'd probably just do this. Honestly, this is probably worth it. Probably just do this, yeah. Okay, yoink. Okay. Oh, look at that, man. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Okay. Slap those guys together, and that's another done Squirtle, chat. Another done Squirtle. All right, 31 speed. Don't need to pick a gender on this. Water spout, modest, beautiful. Oh. Chef's kiss. And we're moving on. And we're moving on, chat. And we're moving on. Love that. Love that. What a beautiful Squirtle. Alright, I'm going to throw these in the breeder and then go quickly blow my nose because I'm sick, guys. I'm sick. Forgive me. I'm sorry if it's, like, obnoxious. I'm just sick, though. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. Boom, boom. Boom. Mail. Defense. Oh, that's fine. This one's going to be a little bit worse of a Squirtle. That's fine. It's good. It's good. I can also just sell that as a room rate, honestly. Okay, other one. Bam, bam. What are the 31s we're keeping here? Speed. Well, pow. Speed. Roll. Defense and HP. I'm going to brace 31 special defense. Give it 31 special attack. Give it modest. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, 2 seconds. Be right back. Okay, I should probably do this. I sprayed some shit in my nose. Chat. Hopefully that's better. Alright, cool. Let's get back to breeding, y'all. Let's get back to breeding. I feel like I've been going pretty slow. So, I don't know. We're going to try and speed things up, I guess. I don't know. Chat. I don't know. That's not really how I do Squirtles. I don't try to do them too fast because it's very easy to make mistakes if you do that because Squirtle is honestly pretty complicated. That's fine. That's where the money is, you know? And doing things that people can't or don't bother to. Alright. What were the IVs? If I want to start working on them now. Or I could just play music and wait for the match. Nah, let's look for Squirtles. All right. What were the IVs that I had? Can I remember? Bro, I wish you could have a preview of the IVs. I mean, I could just go back through the VOD. All right, fuck it. Let me just go back. What did I just do? I just did these rem raids. Okay, wait, got one. Okay, I have one pulled up. Let's just start with that one, I guess. I feel like I can get a price on a war turtle for this. Maybe not. Let's take a look. Yeah, 25s. And then it has 31 speed. And it would have to be like that. Check 3. Oh. Okay. Nothing. Squirtle, what you got? 23k for that, huh? Okay. Blastoise. Yeah. All right. Are we paying that much, bro? 23k for this shit? Really? It's 24. I mean, fucking hell, really? Okay, fine, I guess. Fucking hell. No! No, I'm not. I almost threw. It has to be female. Okay. Just kidding, then. Drop all of this out. What do we got? Yeah, 27s. Alright, bump that up. Might as well. Alright, 3 point. I should just buy this. And it's timid, but we're not going to keep timid. There's another one. And that's actually good. But I don't think I can keep. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that. It's really good. It's really cheap. I'm just going to buy it. Fuck it. I can find a use for it eventually. This goes back up with the war turtles that I never used. All right. Let's grab these guys. Boom, boom. You down here? Yeah. Boom. All right, what do we got? What do we got? You. Oh, hell yes. You guys are done. Love that. Put you guys down here, I guess. Rim raids popped out. Cool. Alright, you go with you, but I need to ditto you and make you a female. And I should probably go for special attack. 25, 25, 31. Really? I mean, I guess it's just Spadef. I guess it's fine. It is cheaper. Yeah. What am I doing, bro? 28, 25? Yeah. That's better for rolls, I guess. Sure. Give me that. Alright. You two. Come here. And then I would need... Okay. And you have to be female. And then we gotta do a little bit. I need special attack and modest for this. Okay. I mean, I could keep timid, but like, why would I do that? That's just gonna end up costing me in the long run, and timid is worthless. Yeah, I'm not keeping timid. Rip timid, bro. I don't know what to tell you. It's just not worth any money whatsoever in this game. Just in general. So, yeah, we're not gonna keep timid. Yeah. Alright, cool. Awesome. Let's look for the other one. See what we got. See what we can make happen here. You. Okay, cool. You. We can do something with you. 25 Spadef. Check 2. Let's go for a more turtle again. I'm not finding any success. Okay. Hang on. 12.5. Let's take a look at Squirtle. Yeah, it's just cheaper for Squirtle. Just all day, it's just cheaper. Okay, do that. Give it special attack or speed and keep it pushing. Yeah. Awesome. Love that. Okay, cool. Grabbed you. Give me another Ditto. And I need 25 Spadef. And something. Yep. Lowest price. 6K for 28. Love that. Give me that. Yeah, give me that. Okay, cool. Make that a female. We're ready to go for the next Rem raid. And then I have to make... No, we're just like ready to go on the Rem raids. You know, it's a shame we're wasting a 27 HP, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? Looks great. Love that. That's ready to go. And I have to make breeders now. I have to just make monster egg group breeders, but they have to be, they're unique because this one is, yeah. All right, let's just start looking at stuff. I don't like doing this before stuff hatches because I'm just gonna always end up just forgetting what's coming. But whatever, bro. Let's start with this. I think I remember what this is. So if I go to monster egg group and I look for this. Check 4. Can I get away with check 4? Yeah, I can get it. Well, no, hold on. Hide female only. Yes, give me that. 26k. Give me that. That's kind of a steal, low key. Okay, cool. Let's go to male. Probably not going to find one. Yeah. Okay, fine, whatever. Down to 3. Oh, light work, bro. Light work, baby. Okay. Give me that. Give me a female. Wait, what was it? Special attack. So we would need you for 6-5. Oh, need a queen. Oh, it's a Nidoran anyway. Oh, wait. No, sorry. I can avoid Nido. No, it doesn't matter, right? I don't think it's a price difference to make this male. I just buy you. Yeah, I just buy you. Yep. Yoink. Awesome. Slap those together. Awesome. And we're ready to rock. All right. All right. We're kind of cooking now. We're kind of cooking. Things are coming together here, chat. Special attack. Bam. Special defense. Bam. Make that a... I don't remember. Male. Yeah, make that a male. And awesome. Looking good. Yeah, it's only 5k for a male. Do it. Do it. Boom. Love that. Okay, next up. Next up, we need a breeder for the other one. Okay. And what did I get on that Squirtle? Now I can't remember. Was it special attack or speed? I don't think it matters, right? Because I need to do everything. Yeah, I just need to start making... I mean, I just need to start making breeders for that. Like, it's just going to be expensive. Okay. There's, like, low-key going to be a lot going on. Okay, wait, so... Okay, something hatched. Bro, where are these mons going? Hello? Oh, right here. Okay. Okay, wait. No, not you. You go with you. Yeah, you're almost done. You would need modest. You will need modest by the end of this, but let's just keep going. Just keep going. We can work on that. We got like a little bit of ways left to go here, chat. A little bit of ways left to go on these guys. I'm starting to feel the wear and tear on my brain, like genuinely. Oh, okay, no, we're good. Almost fucked it up, or I thought I almost fucked it up. Okay. Yeah, you need special attack and then you need modest. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. We just did special attack, throw everything together, then you just need modest. Okay. All right, and we're just trying to roll some stuff up here, which is nice. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Yep. Bro, why is my stream? Oh, because I was... Okay. Carry on. Carry on. How we doing over here, y'all? Reload this shit. Make sure everything's squared away. So I'm not missing anything. Because y'all know how YouTube chat goes. Alright. Cool. Cool. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. All right. Oh, I need something to hatch. To just check. It's about to hatch. Bro, I kind of want to fill up my water. I don't know. This is looking to take... I should fill up my water. My throat. Okay. Like, actually 2 seconds, though. Okay. Sorry. I'm sick. Gotta take care of my throat, you know? Okay. Guys, I was thinking, like, should I do a breeding guide? I've done videos on that before. It's honestly a lot of effort to edit those videos because I do multiple breeds at the same time because it's just time efficient. So it's like a lot to keep track of in my mind. So I feel like I can't do like the guide live. So then I have to edit it and then do it like that. And it's honestly kind of a lot. But I don't know. I can kind of talk through my thoughts a little bit if you guys want. Kind of just keeping everything in my head. It's easier to keep track, but I should probably speak out loud a little bit here. So I can talk about how I did these guys, I guess. Okay, so for anyone that does not know, for breeding Squirtles, what you want to do is you want to have Water Spout, 31 speed, 31 special attack, and Modest. There's like a tech with using mild Squirtles and like low defense and low HP. But that's hyper specific to gym running, and most people just want Modest, Water Spout, and good stats. So that's what I make. So yeah, so you try to do that as best you can. The best, like, something that really works well for me is keeping a 30 around. You can use a 30 because they're not priced as 31s, and practically speaking, it's essentially a 31. So you can, this is like essentially a 5x31 natured Water Spout Squirtle, which is worth a shit ass load of money. But I've bred it for much cheaper than that, by using this 30, right? Buying stuff off the GTL with 30s. It's a fantastic tip. It's honestly a great tip. And you can also do that like this. It's much harder to get 2x30s. That's not very reasonable, but you can go for like 25 plus, and we're going to try to roll up this 24 defense. Oh, sorry, no, this is a completed one. So we fell short of 25 plus, but that's fine. 24, 27, like whatever. It's like good defenses, good defenses, 3x31 Modest Water Spout. And that's kind of what I look for. So I always try to make sure I'm matching stuff up together. So I don't end up with like a box of wasted Pokemon, like this stuff down here that I just like didn't use. But you know, it's fine. We don't have that many wasted Pokemon really. But yeah, that's what this is actually a good Tortuga. I should keep in mind. This is actually a good Tortuga for breeding, for like 2x31 and 20 pluses in the defense. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. But that's what you want to keep in mind. And so the best way to do that is to start with a Whalmer and a Remoraid. You find a good Whalmer or Remoraid. So, for instance, this is a great Remoraid. It's 31. It has a 31 and then it has high defenses. You can't always find them like this for cheap. So another way of doing it is like this. So if you get a 31 and then a high defense, and then you'll end up bracing on the defense is 31 anyway, so then it's like kind of doing like the 30 route, but with a 28, and you just kind of keep that high. But that's the way you should really be looking to do it. You can also do stuff like this, where I have like a 31 and then 20s across in defenses, but this is much harder to find matches for, like on a Remoraid. Like I cannot find a Remoraid right now that would match this, because ideally I would want to go either Modest or 31 speed with 20 defenses, and it's just hard to find stuff for this. So it's much easier to do like missing a stat, if that makes sense. So like It's like this one where it's missing the defense stat, and I'm just going to end up racing on a 31 defense, so it covers it. So yeah, that's the stuff that I look out for. And then you breed the Squirtles last because they're honestly the easiest part. It's the Rimraid and Whalmers that are difficult, and then just make sure that you're not, like, you're keeping track of what you're breeding and what you need to breed for breeders, and you're not wasting IVs is kind of what you should do. All right, so why are my eggs not hatching? I'm going to quickly reload here by jumping in through this doorway. No, they're not hatched yet. I feel like they should be. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, they should have hatched a... Bro, what? All of these should have hatched by now. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. And there you go. Cool. Cool. Let's grab these guys. Boom. Come back over to the box. What are we working with here? Yes, these go together. Wait, you have water spout? No, you don't have water spout. Okay, so then you... Yes. Okay, so again, I've made a mistake. Well, not really a mistake. Yeah, I didn't make a mistake, but I need to make another one of these Nidorans because these go together. And yeah, no, okay. And then this needs to go with Modest. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we didn't make a mistake. We're fine. I almost bred up over than what I needed is what almost happened there. And then are you guys good to go? Just go together. Yes, and then I need speed at the end. And Modest too. Okay, cool. All right, let's see this stuff. And then we'll do the Aggron. And then, yeah, and then I'll probably pause on my VOD in the past to make sure I know what I'm making the other breeder for. Okay. Are you done? No, you need Modest. Yeah, like I just said. Okay, so special attack. Bam. Speed. Bam. That looks beautiful. Water spout is already on. We're just adding IVs, and then this would be Modest. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, we're rolling stuff up. Love that. Love that. So it's probably going to be 20, hopefully 2 times 27. That would be great. Okay. All right, do that. And then we give it Modest. Yeah, and then that one's done. Cool. Next up. Y'all. Female. Special attack. Oh! Hang on. Yeah, no, we're good. Oh, I need to buy special attack. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Like 4 of each of those. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Special attack. Boom. Defense. Boom. Female. 3 times 31 with high speed def. Water spout's getting put on, and then we need speed, and then we need Modest. Okay, this is the one that I have to remember. So after this breed, I need speed, and then I need a lot. I need a lot of breeding actually to make this work out. Well, we'll see. We might pull Modest, right? We might, which would be really cool if I did. Love to see that. And you're gonna be 26. Okay, likely gonna be 26. Why am I... Sorry. Sometimes my head starts to hurt when I do a lot of breeding, and then I get really self-conscious that I'm screwing something up. But we're good. All right. Cool. But yes, we have a lot of breeding left to do. Because that Squirtle needs a lot. Okay, anyway, let's start with this. This one's almost done. Let's just make sure that this is ready to go. When it comes out, I will need a Monster Egg Group male with 26 plus. I would love for it to be 28, really, but We'll see what we can get. 3 times 31 with modest. What do we got? 27, 29, 30K. I think that's worth. I think that's worth. I think that's worth. Problem is, this is price is a. This is just a good Charmander pickup. I feel like I should. No. Yeah, this is just a good Charmander pickup. I should low-key just keep this. I should low-key just do a Charmander breed too. Yeah, that's just a pickup and a half of a Charmander, bro. Low-key, high-key. That's high-key just a Charmander snipe. Alright, well, we'll keep that around then, I guess. Alright, bummer. Because we're not finding anything that is good. 25, I guess. No. Shit. Alright, and then this is when things kind of fall apart. Okay, that's okay. We can go female on that. See what we get. 6, yep. Okay, and then so this Aggron's going to be wasted. This is how you end up wasting Pokemon. But actually, no, because I can maybe... No, I can't use this in the other breed. Yeah. So then another wasted Pokemon that I bought. Bummer. It is what it is. Alright, whatever. Stop yapping. Just buy this. Yeah, just buy that. Marowak, awesome. And then go male, drop out a modest, and drop that out too. Boom, boom, boom. And we have bought out all of the reasonable Mons in Monster Egg Group just like that. That is really unfortunate, actually, man. We've bought out all of the reasonably priced Pokemon in Monster Egg Group. Shit. Shit. Okay, we were talking about this before. This will happen when you're breeding for profit. Especially if you're doing a niche thing like Water Spout Squirtles, you will end up just buying out the market. You should never buy this Pokemon. If you wanted a Charmander, then it's, you know, fine Charmander. But like as a male breeder, 2 times 31, 55K is not it. We're showing this earlier. It's 20K worth of braces. Again, obviously it's coming with the 25s, which is why it's priced higher. But 55K is not it, brother. So, fuck. Okay. Man, I'm going to have to do... All right. Fuck, man. Okay. Well, let's go female first. Actually, no. Male first, right? Fuck, man. Oh, wait. Was I not counting this, too? We could have done that. Oh, wait. Let's go back up. Let's go back to the 4, see if we can get anything. 46. Yeah, no. All right, I'll wait. Let me check the hatches real quick. So I'm not screwing anything up. Yeah, this is for this guy. It's for this guy. Because you need modest. And we can do that either of the routes here. Either with the 2 times 31 female or 1 times 31 modest. If we can breed it up. But we are... Okay, that's what we should work on. So let's go back down. 28, 27. Okay, buy that. Awesome. And then female. Hold on, wait. This is special attack, so I need not special attack. So like this one. This is 8K. Yeah, give me that. Oh, sorry, that's female only. Hide female only. Thank you. 27, 27. Yeah, that's what I want. No, because special attack. 26, 26 for 9K. I can spend $1 more grand to roll stuff up higher, so I will. All right, cool. Okay, cool. So we'll slap those together, slap that with the Marowak, call it a day. All right. All right. Special attack. Bam. Special defense. Bam. Make that a male. Yes, make that a male. That goes with the... Ooh, I threw! Son of a bitch, man. All right, hold on. Shit. Now I'm starting to make mistakes. Now we're starting to make mistakes, chat. Now we are starting to make mistakes. Fuck. That is annoying. That's why I try not to go too fast, and I still made mistakes anyway. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, and I can't use any of these for that. And there's... Okay. Now there's, like, too much going on. Now I have to lock in. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me just focus on this first. Alright. I'm screwing this up. So, I don't really want to take the chance at 25. If I'm 27, I'd love to do it higher. What do we got? We got a 28 and a 27 here. We've got a 28 and a 29 here. But that doesn't work. What if I just got a new Modest? But I don't think we're finding something. Fuck, man. Modest is throwing. Modest is throwing for me right now. All right, come on. Show me something. Show me something good, man. Come on. 25, 25. 31, 31, 31, 3 times. Oh. High female only. Dude, Modest is selling right now. Modest is actually selling for me. Holy smokes. Okay. Fine. We have to use this Marowak. There's literally nothing else. Oof. Alright. Fine. That's okay. Damn, dude. That's really annoying. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. I need speed then. I need speed. 25, 25. Hide female. Monster. I need speed. There's only males, bro? Like, what? That's fine, I guess. Sure. Give me that for 10k. That's crazy, but okay, sure, whatever. And people say the market's dead. Alright. Boom. Male. Yeah. 31 speed. Boom. And that'll work. Okay, we saved it. I spent a little bit too much money on Pokemon that I could not use. They will stay in the Squirtle breeding box, and they will hopefully see use in the future. Otherwise, rip, wasted a little bit of money. That's fine. They just get added to the junk pile of shit that I bought by accident. There's honestly not that much junk, honestly. It's like, this was actually sent to me to do something with. And this is similar to the Aggron, actually, funnily enough. So, we're going to end up using these because these are very similar. And we're just going to make something to fit this because I've, you know, made 2 of them at this point. Or I made 1. No, I bought both. No, I bought this one. This one was sent to me. Okay. All right. Anyway, lock in. So this is coming out. This is also a waste. Go in the waste pile. All right. This is coming out. That goes with you when it's done, and then you're done. Okay. Lock in. So 31 speed is next on the agenda. Let's swap over to Water A group. See if we can find anything over there. Otherwise, we're going to probably have to take a break because we are buying out the entire freaking market, chat. So, yeah. Let's check on males. Okay, we can swap over to Water A. We can make a little hot swap here. I mean, 30k though for a 2 times is not great. Fuck, man. Yeah, it's like not it. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, monster. Yeah, I have to wait. Okay, we have to wait. That's okay. Hey, sometimes that happens. Again, you buy out an entire egg group. Don't screw yourself and keep buying. Just wait. This one is almost done. All right, we've got stuff. No, we don't have anything in the works for this. We don't have anything in the works for this, right? Yeah, we have nothing for the... Yeah, we don't have anything for that. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We will wait. We'll be patient. We'll take our time, you know? Wait our turn to make this one happen. That's fine. All right, let's switch over to the Charmander because I just sniped this. This is just a sweet Charmander to pick up. Oh, the 31 to Spadef. Oh, I'm going to have to put on, which I wasn't thinking about. Sorry, 4 times. 25, 25. Ditto. $55K is not bad. 55K is not bad for that. I might just buy this, right? Just buy that. That's glorious. And then make it a female. Give it... Yeah. Cool. Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, what am I doing, chat? Dude, it's the brain, bro. It's starting to hit. It's starting to hit the brain. It's starting to hit the brain. I'm starting to fuck things up. That's okay. This is actually still usable in this Charmander breed. I just jumped the gun. I just jumped the gun, though. That was... It's still good. It's still a fairly priced Ditto, kind of ish, maybe. I don't know. It's getting to me. The brain, bro. My brain is tired from breeding. And I'm starting to make mistakes, and it's annoying. But that's okay. We're still gonna make money off of this charm. I think we'll make money off the Charmander. I don't fucking know at this point, honestly. At this point, honestly, I don't know. I'd be happy to just not lose money on it. Honestly. By that. At this point, I'd be happy not to just not lose money. No, what am I doing? Fuck, man. Okay, sorry. I was right the first time. Okay, that's fine, though. That's honestly less wasted money. That's only 14K wasted then on that Ditto. And it's a good Ditto, and maybe we can use it in the future. Dude, I need to lock in. I need to actually lock in. Ugh, it always happens. At the end of the breeding session, my brain just gets tired, and I just start making mistakes. Whatever. It happens. Okay. We're still doing well. We're still cooking here. We're still cooking here. Spadef. Everstone. That's what I was looking at. And then female. Okay. Yeah, this is just a snipe of a Charmander. We just give it 31 special attack, and this is a great Charmander. And that's going to sell for money. Okay. Yeah, we just picked up a great Charmander off the GTL. Of course, we're going to try to make something happen with it. Okay. But I've used a lot of money. I've used about $1 million. I've definitely made more than that, though, in value. So, no sweat, really. Okay, let me lock in here, and let's not screw this up. Let's not screw this up. Monster Egg Group. That's all that Charmander is, right? You're not like Field or some other shit. No, you're Dragon too. Okay, screw that. Let's go to Dragon. And let's go 20, 25, 25, 31, 31, 31. Male. That's what I need. You're not going to be cheap though. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that. Okay, instead we will buy a 4 times. Yes, lovely, dude. 2027. Love that. For 48. Actually, do I love that? Actually, now I'm falling into my own trap here. Let's go to 3 times. Yeah, I'm going to have to 3 times this up. Okay, fine. Let's go to 27s. Let's just start spam buying 27 pluses. Yeah. All right, hold on. Wait. We're going to have to, like, really make some moves here, and I don't want to screw this up any more than I already have. Are we good to go? Yes. Boom, boom on the Squirtle. Okay, cool. And then I'm waiting on you for later, yeah. Okay, that's okay. We're going to do 4 Squirtles, 1 Charmander, but we're going to do the Squirtle later because we're going to finish this one later. This is easy to finish later, but the prices are just not in my favor right now for that, so I'm not going to do that right now. All right, let me lock in. Spadef, Everstone. 2 times 30. Yeah, it's good. Breed it. Cool. Next. Or back to the Charmander. Back to the Charmander. Dragon Egg Group. We're going to have to spam buy some Dragon Egg Group stuff. We need... Yeah, okay. I got it. 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 I got it, Chad. I got it. All right. Dragon Egg Group. 31, 31, 31. Match 3. 27, 27. Hide female only. Okay, we're seeing special attack. 27, 29 for the same price. We'll buy that one. And at 28 and at 27, we can buy that one too for 3K. Love that. Go over there. Okay. Great. Special attack, but I need more stats than just that. I need 1 more. Sorry. No. We're good on that. Yeah, we're good on that. Go to mail. We're good on special attack now. No more. I can take it out of the search. Oh, I should have checked for 3 times 31 or 4 times 31 females. No, not it. Okay. Take this out of the search. All right. Just buy both of these. No. I need speed. Really? This is the cheapest speed I can get? Is 17k? Bro, I might have to just come back to this. I genuinely might have to just come back to this, chat. Like, you're trolling, bro. Really? That's the cheapest speed I can get, man. That's really the best you can fucking do for me? Like, help a brother out here, man. Really? And people say the market's dead. And people say the market's dead, bro. Can you believe this shit? Okay, wait. One just went up for 10k? Wait, where was this earlier? The fuck? No, that... Okay, well, fuck it. Buy it then. Okay. I just bought females. God damn it. Whatever, bro. It's fine. 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 I kind of threw, though. I kind of threw. Bro. Because I don't need this many. Okay, fuck. Whatever, man. It's 6k. Literally 6k. Literally 6k wasted money. It's fine. And those are good carps, but I don't know when I'm going to use them again, if we're being real. They're going to go in the carp bin, which is... What is that? Where's the carp bin? Where's my carp bin? The garbage bin. Right there. Alright. You two can go in the frickin' carp bin. Come on down. Congratulations. Welcome. Okay. Cool. Male. Dragon. 27, 27, 31, 30, no, yeah, 31, 31, 31, match 3. Come on, give it to me. Come on, bro. Load, please. Please, bro. Please, bro. I'm trying to lock in for this. Okay. Okay, just kidding. We're going to take back one of those special attack carps. Who has higher defenses? You do. Kind of ish, maybe. And then keep the speed. Go in the carp bin. Congratulations, dude. Okay. Spadef on both is fine. And that's what we're going to get. For a little under 10k. Boom, boom. Done. Alright. Finally, we got that figured out. Okay. Yeah. Just put them together. Oh, actually... Actually, low key. All right. I mean, I could be a little bit cheap about this. All right. Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. We can be a little cheap about this. Actually, I don't know. Actually, because they're like not cheap. They're like not cheap. Actually, do I really want to be that cheap about this and then screw up not getting this? Yeah. Fuck it. I'm not paying for gender on a 2 times 31. You're out of your mind. No, I have to. I can't. Because the market, dude. Because the markets are more expensive than people would have you believe. I have to pay for gender on 1. Okay, fine. So this is a good trick. Is you just do one of the breeds because you don't. You know what I'm saying? And then you only have to pay for gender on one of them. And if that one rolls out male, the one I just put in, if that rolls out male, I'm not paying for gender. I'm gonna roll the other one. And if I get 2 males, then I'm gonna sell one of them and go again and go until I get a female. But if I get a female, then I'll just pay for male on the other one. A little bit of min-max there for paying for gender. It is worth it, but... Okay, yeah. We're good. Salvage that shit. Okay. Keybone. Modest. Boom. Do these, and then we're done. Hey, buddy, what are you up to right now? Just messing around with some breeding for profit. We're just wrapping up. The markets are a lot more expensive than people would have you believe. Happy to show that, though. Happy to show that, because I am always on the other side of that argument of people calling for alpha nerfs, and I'm always like, bro, the markets are fine. And if you guys have been watching the the stream, I think that's pretty clear with what I've been showing. Breeding stuff is just more expensive than like it used to be. Literally stuff is just like more expensive than I was expecting, and that's fine. It's not like drastically more expensive, but there are certain breeds like this Squirtle that I'm just gonna have to wait. I bought out the market essentially, and the only stuff left is too expensive. It's not worth doing it. So this Squirtle needs 31 speed and modest, and I will do that, but market conditions aren't ready for it right now. It's just not ready for it. Yeah. And then we're going to do this Charmander because I sniped it when I was looking for monster egg group breeders, and it was just a great Charmander for cheap, so I'm going to finish this too, give it 31 special attack. And then we will have 3 Squirtles done, 1 Charmander done, 1 Squirtle waiting to be done, which is 5 for EV training later for 252 speed, 252 special attack. EV train those guys up, evolve them to their, final forms. Blastoise and Charizard. Potentially ability patch Charizard and make a cool profit off of that. So that's what we are doing. And this looks good to go. Water speed. Yeah. Okay, cool. So there you go. That is how to breed Squirtles. I showed a lot. It's a great way to make a little bit of cash. It's really fun to breed them because they are complicated, which means that a lot of people don't breed them, which means there's money to be made. So, W. I will say, on Squirtle, sometimes the margins can be slim because you have to pay the 21k on gender, and they're not used in PvP. It's really just for gym running, and Typhlosions are better for gym running. However, it's Squirtle, and it has access to Water Spout, so there will always be demand if you make good Squirtles, which is nice. And like I said, there's like a barrier of entry to breeding them because it's like the hardest breed in the game, pretty much. So, yeah. I don't know. That's why I like doing them, honestly. Just because it's difficult. It's the hardest breed in the game. Because you have to chain breed an egg move, and you have to work around trying to pay for gender the least amount of times as possible. So yeah. But it's fun. It's fun. It's quite rewarding, honestly, when you make good Squirtles like these guys over here. Alright, anyway. We gotta wait for this guy to hatch, and then we will know if... I mean, I might just throw this one in, honestly. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to min-max it a little bit because we're under 1 million Pokeyen yet again. But it's worth it, guys. It's worth it. Because then just these Pokemon are just... I'm going to sell these very soon, and then just going to make all my money back. What were we at? Like 1.7-ish? Were we at 1.7 mil when we started? So we spent like 750,000 on these breeds to get 3 Water Spout Squirtles with great IDVs, 1 Charizard, and 1 almost done Squirt. Like, it's just like, I just made a bunch of money, realistically, any way you cut it. And I did have like 1 leftover Pokemon in the box, which was nice to use, so that, that's kind of skewing the profit margin because, didn't have to pay for that one, but, anyway, whatever. Where'd that Squirtle go? Or Carp. Right there. Okay, cool. So... Oh, it's for you, yeah. I almost forgot. Huh? No. Oh, this came out modest. Oh, right. Okay, so you're getting sold. But that was my speed one, too. Damn. Well, it is what it is. Unless I wanted to save it and do another Charizard, but, like, I don't. How much is this even worth? $80K. I mean, we'll take it. Right? Yeah, 80k. Mine's worth more because there's better stats. Probably go for 90k. Maybe 100. I can maybe get away with 100. Nah, I don't know. This one's listed at 100. It's pretty good. Like, I don't know. I think, yeah, like 90k I think is good. All right, let's list this for 90k. Go 89 and then, I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. Make good money on that. I bred that for like 30,000 anyway, so yeah, that's, yeah, we'll just sell that. Don't need it. Sell that one. I think that might mean that I'm finishing the Charmander later too, unfortunately, which sucks. So I don't want to have to do that. But that kind of is what it is, chat. Kind of is what it is. Yeah. Damn. Well, I mean, it's a good thing I made money on it pulling Modest and Mail. I didn't pay for either of those. I mean, unless I want to do this again. Maybe somebody listed something while I've been yapping. No. No. Tough. All right, well, I mean, we got lucky and that made us unlucky in a way. You know what I mean? Because now I can't finish the Charmander. Oh, it's fine. So we'll finish the Charmander and the Squirtle. I guess I can put you guys like this. We'll finish the Charmander and the Oh, let me not do that because I'm going to think that I'm putting them together. Okay. I'll finish the Charmander and the Squirtle next time. And then we will have 5 Pokemon to EV train and sell next stream. So, yeah, I mean, we'll be making money, chat. We'll be making money. Because, I mean, how much do we want to estimate that? Like, if we're assuming that these were done, sitting on like 3.5 mil or something like that. Sitting on like 3.5 mil. And we'll take it. W. W stream. W stream. We'll take it. I think that's pretty much about it. I will... What do we want to do last minute? Hashtag we up. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Anything else we want to do last minute? That was pretty much what we were going to do today on the stream. There's nothing else we can breed because we bought out the market. I don't know. I mean, I can ask you guys your thoughts on certain things, but I think that's probably the stream. Okay. This was fun, man. It's been a little while since I've been back on stream. I had some fun. I'm glad I had some people to talk to and chat. Shout out to you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're enjoying PokeMMO. And, yeah, stay positive. You know, spread positivity. Don't spread hate. We were talking about somebody earlier that got called out for stealing thumbnails. I thought it was just an interesting thing to talk about. Please don't send them hate. They're very new to the community, and I hope that they I hope that they find success and, you know, go about things in a better way. Anyway, that's the stream. Can't wait for the next one. Me too, man. I appreciate that. Oh, we got a little bit of bread for bread on screen. W. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. And yeah, it was a really nice stream to come back to. Breeding Squirtles, which is like a classic thing on this that I stream. I do that shit all the time, so that was fun. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.